Good morning, everybody. I'm your spooky host. Welcome back to more DK64 Randomizer / A Year's Smash Brothers tier list. Hope you guys are very excited today. Good morning, A Year. Since you are here, we can begin with the tier list. After we pick out the day of the day, of course. You want to do it like immediately? I'm prepared. I'm prepared for such an event. Instantly. Alright, we're gonna go right for it then. We're going to go and we are going to do A Year's Super Smash Brothers tier list while everybody comes in for the morning. So everybody give A Year a big thank you for doing such a thing. And most importantly, a big thank you for being very reasonable and allowing me to do a much shorter tier list than the all Nintendo games tier list, which was going to be a doozy. That was certainly going to be a doozy. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Hope everybody's doing well today. Happy Friday. Hope you end up with a relaxing day today. Let's get to this tier list queued up. Will the music keep going? Good. We love when the music keeps going. Good background music, and it's copyright free. That's the biggest part. Alright, here we go. Alright, we got it all in one view here. I will do this before the day of the day. He said instantly, so I'm going to do it. Oh, first sip of coffee. That hits. Alright, so this is the Super Smash Brothers game tier list maker. You rank instead of ranking the characters, you rank the games. Okay. So our options are Brawl, Super Smash Brothers 64 Ultimate, Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U, Super Smash Brothers for the 3DS, and Super Smash Brothers Melee. I say let's get into it. I say let's get right into it with Brawl. Now give me a second here to think about where everything is going really quick, just for the sake of the comparison. Alright, I think I know what I'm doing here. Okay, so Super Smash Bros. Brawl, I'm putting right in the B tier. You might say, spooky host, Super Smash Bros. Brawl was a competitive nightmare. It was anti-competitive. It had tripping. It had Meta Knight, a character that just auto won most matchups. It still like had infinite ice climbers chains. It was slow and floaty. Why would it be in B? And it's because I'm not ranking this solely on the competitive nature of the game. I'm also ranking this on the overall quality of the game. And here's what I will say. Super Smash Bros. Brawl had an excellent cast of characters. I think it was just big enough. I think it got too big afterwards. Like, you could get comfortable. You could learn like every character in Brawl and feel like comfortable with it, but also have enough variety to keep it interesting. Subspace Emissary is hands down the best solo mode in all of Smash Brothers. There's no doubt about that. I think the aesthetics in general are just very nostalgic and nice. Like the little relaxing music during like the trophy thing. The intense like orchestral introduction music. In general, it just feels like Brawl had a lot of nice single player touches and just like quality in general put into it. The direction just wasn't the direction that I wanted out of Brawl. It's probably also my most anticipated Smash. I remember the Brawl announcement as a kid and just being over the moon, excited about it. And at the time it was fine for me, but once I got older and I started to realize how these work and what is so beautiful about Melee that started to take it down a notch for me, but that's okay. Alright, Super Smash Bros. 64. That's a big A tier. Super Smash Bros. 64 has the best, most satisfying hit feedback I've ever experienced in a video game ever. When you hit somebody, it goes or something, and like you feel it, and you like really feel like you smacked somebody. Like it is Super Smash Brothers. To the point where you can see it in the logo. Look, it's Super Smash Bros. You are smacking people around and getting very good feedback. Fun combo game. Maybe too fun. It's like you can't like escape combos for the most part. It's definitely a little bit faster. I like the fact that they put like Captain Falcon in here and stuff. Like that's a new idea. Obviously, like F-Zero was around a little bit more back then, so it was like more relevant. But it was just this, like, I remember the moment I saw Captain Falcon for the first time. This is more nostalgic than I thought, but Smash Brothers means quite a bit to me. I remember being in my now dining room at my parents' house, and my cousins playing Smash Brothers on the small TV and unlocking Captain Falcon for the first time, being like, who the heck is this guy? Like, what is going on? And he just runs around and he goes, Falcon Punch! And, oh, so sick. I would say it doesn't have the whole, like, shebang. Like, you've got classic mode, and Board the Platforms is pretty cool. That went away, but a lot of the ideas are new, though. Like, the fact that there was, like, classic mode, the fact that it was per person, the fact that you had, like, multi... No, you didn't have multi, I don't think. They had a lot of neat little things in here, and it was a little bit different. I liked it. So I'm proud of Super Smash Bros. 64. Next, we've got Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'm gonna put this next to Brawl as a B tier. I've grown fond of this game over the years. So I'd say this one is like, it's more competitive than Brawl. It feels a little bit faster. It feels like they bent a little bit toward the competitive community. There are too many characters in this game. I have never had a Smash game where I haven't played as every character before, and I still haven't played as a dang Sora yet. However, it does mean that we were blessed with the wonderful Piranha Plant, which brings me unbelievable amounts of joy. I think there's a lot of good production quality that went into this too. The opening theme, Lifelight's like a banger. Too many clone characters still. The story mode is a step up from everything below it, for sure. Like you get to go around and like free people or from the darkness or whatever. I can't really remember, but it was fun. I had a great time fighting. I got to fight the Rathalos from Monster Hunter in Super Smash Brothers. That is unfreaking believable. That is so cool. Oh, the bosses in Brawl were cool too. I really glazed over the Subspace Emissary, but Subspace Emissary is so sick. Like, fighting Rayquaza on the shores of a lake with Diddy Kong and Fox. What is going on? That is Super Smash Brothers. And I think in Brawl it landed more because it was so cinematic and purposeful. And inherently, like, the story mode for Ultimate's just like a lot more like generic. I'd say it's a little bit more generic, and that's fine. But Subspace Emissary blows it out of the water enough that like the single player functions actually way more to me here than the competitiveness of Ultimate. And that's partially because like the competitive, it's fine, you know? It's fine. It's good. It's not a big combo game. There's some tech you can learn, like a little bit faster, a little less floaty. They bounce out some of the crazy characters. It feels like it feels like a pretty balanced like Smash. Like you can pretty much play any character and like have some amount of success is what it feels like. But Game & Watch is broken. Game & Watch is broken. That's what I've experienced. Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. C tier. I don't remember what the single player for this game is. At all. I played it in college. It was very bright and pretty. I like the Wii U, so I won't even dock it for being on the Wii U. This is the game where they started to have too many clones, I believe. The fact that Dark Pit was introduced in this game is, I will say, a sin on the part of the Nintendo staff. Having a Dark Pit as a character that you can select on the screen. Dark Pit. Smash Bros. Like, you're kidding me, right? Was he introduced in first playable in Smash Bros. For the Wii U and 3DS and Wii U? Like, you gotta do better than that, dude. I like some of the additions in here. I think Mega Man was fun. I think Shulk was fun, and Rosalina. But man, all the clones, eh. It was a step up competitively from Brawl, just like a little faster. But you still ended up with like a super broken Bayonetta that you like can't play around, or you just get like infinite comboed and stuff like that. The fact that it came out at like separate time from the 3DS one was kind of weird. It's like you kind of made me pay for it twice, and I got like a little value out of it. But it looked good visually. I got to play, I believe, on the Nintendogs stage for the first time, which is a blessing. And here, which is a banger. Does anybody recall what the story was for this? I honestly don't remember what the plot was for Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. It's literally called Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. That title sucks. Like, I get it, but like... Rumble? Super Smash Bros. Scrap? I don't know. Anything is better than for the Wii U. Let's work on our branding, people. Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS is the worst Super Smash Bros. Game. It is Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U with worse graphics. It's nice, it's neat that you can take it on the go, but at this point I could just play Ultimate on the go. It was neat to get some of the new characters initially. This did come out before Smash for the Wii U. I remember excitedly waiting for this. I remember being at a GameStop to get this in college with my roommate at the time, and doing like a mini tournament there. That was fun. But it's still slow. I still don't remember what the single player was. I don't think there was a competitive scene for. I mean, as soon as Smash 4 was out, I think the competitive scene for this probably just died. I guess it was neat to see people like playing Smash like in public. That was kind of neat. But if your competitive scene is going to be, if your physics are not going to be good, and your graphics are going to be, not amazing, you better have a good single player experience to back it up. And quite frankly, I don't remember what it is, which is pretty crazy because I remember it for Ultimate Brawl, Melee, and Smash 64. Good morning, Jordan Walk 2015. We're doing a year's Smash Bros. Tier list and then moving into the wrecked settings for DK64 Randomizer. Finally, we have Super Smash Bros. Melee, potentially the greatest game ever made. Not just the best Smash game, maybe the best game ever made. Super Smash Bros. Melee has such a beautiful kill ceiling. the fact that we're sitting here years, decades later, and people are still innovating. Mango's out there still iterating, playing Fox and Falco and doing all this stuff. We've got a Marth main at the top. We had a Yoshi win a Super Major. Getting good at Melee feels so good. Like, you feel just so proud of yourself and you just feel so sick. The movement is crisp and smooth. You can wave dash. You can slide onto a ledge. You can dash back and forth and bait out attacks. The freedom of movement and the speed at which you can play this game allows for the mind games to just flourish. These characters are so fun to play. There's such a history and beauty to this game. For single player, yeah, probably over 20 years at this point. It certainly feels like it. I remember that Christmas came out. It was a glorious time. The single player, also pretty good. You've got adventure mode. That was a brand new idea. You like ran around all of the different like kind of, you know, overworlds of like all these different Smash levels. You escaped from Samus's planet, or from like, you know, Zeba's as it was like blowing up. You fought zombies and re-deads and likes in like a Zelda temple. It was so novel. And then you also have classic mode, which is I still believe it's different per character. I could be wrong there. But then it innovated past that too. You had home run contest. What a fun idea that is. Another way to push your characters to the limit. You still had individual target courses for everybody. And stylistically, so cool. I mean, look at this dude. Look at him. Isn't he sick? Look at this guy. Is he not the coolest dude? I need pictures. My god. Look at that collar. This guy, oh my god, he's so sick. Just the aesthetic. Look at Melee Bowser. These characters were designed so sick for this game. He's so menacing. And there's something just a little dark to it. Oh my god. Melee, let's look at DK. What an ape, dude. He's got, look at those crisp. Look at those crisp abs. He's crushing it. And he goes, boo. He's so sick. Bring back Star Fox. Tell me about it. Look at my... Oh, Samus is so sick. Oh my god. Just crisp. It was like bright. It was like vibrant. Not necessarily bright. It was very vibrant. Oh. I love this game. I love Super Smash Bros. Melee. It's such a game where the best player wins. But you can have a fun time. This is the thing about Melee is the core. What I love about Melee is like what I think game companies just don't understand, which is you can have a fun time playing a game with a high skill ceiling if you're bad. We had fun messing around as kids in Super Smash Bros. Melee and not knowing what we were doing, even though it is a very, very difficult game to master. You don't have to water it down for kids to... You don't have to water things down for kids. You don't have to water things down for kids to enjoy them. You can have a high ceiling. You can have, you know, stuff hidden in there. And still, kids will enjoy it. Melee held nothing back. It was beautiful and crisp. And it had its little glitches, which are iconic. Best competitive game of all time. And it's up there. I think you can make an argument it's the best game of all time. It's got some serious staying power. A Star Fox game, Jordan Walk 2015 says, with today's graphics would be gorgeous. I think I agree with you. I think I'd absolutely agree. The last one we got was actually Star Fox Zero. But thank you for that tier list, Ayer. I hope it was satisfying to hear that list. Let me know your thoughts, guys, about the Super Smash Bros. Tier list. Thanks for doing this tier list. Well, thank you for suggesting one for tier list night. Whoa, 1 year and 1 week followage. Jordan Walk, what a blessing. Thank you for doing such thing. Yeah, Star Fox Zero, I don't know if you saw. This was for the Wii U. I've never played it, but it was essentially a remake of, as far as I understand, it was essentially a remake of, like, Star Fox 64? So here, like, were the aesthetics kind of like too realistic a little bit, but not like a disaster. I don't know why people said they didn't like it. I just never got around to it. But I remember it was like a really big deal for like the Nintendo Direct for the year. Looks like kind of nice looking. Here's the Wii U. Alright, gang. Well, you know what it's time for. Every day here at spookyhost.com, well, we celebrate something. So what shall we celebrate today? Maybe Beer Can Appreciation Day. What do you think? What a beautiful day that was indeed, yes. Glad you're here, Jordan Walk 2015. A critical part of the community. Macintosh Computer Day. National Compliment Day. Belly Laugh Day. Just Do It Day. Change a Pet's Life Day. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. International Day of Education. Activity Professionals Day. All Pitcher Day. Lobster Thermidor Day. Talk like a grizzled prospector day. Talk like a grizzled prospect. Rise and dog. Rise and dog. Big Garden Bird Watch. Unification Day. People I don't know's birthday. Neil Diamond. Okay. I know Neil Diamond. Sweet Caroline guy, I'm pretty sure. Wow, these days suck. Happy Just Do It Day, everybody. I think it's Just Do It Day. Happy Just Do It Day, everybody. Gotta head out? Alright, see you later, Ayer. Thank you very much for joining. Alright, that's Twitch. You don't need to be seeing that. You don't need to see my Twitch. That's behind the curtain. Now let's get that donk back on screen. Hello, everybody! It's donk time. Let me post in the Discord really quick. The DK Discord. Let people know what's going on. You guys are doing well. Happy Just Do It Day. We always are celebrating here. Actually, pardon me for 3 seconds while I blow my nose. Thank you for waiting. I think everything that was stored in my face kind of loosened up as I was speaking about Super Smash Bros. Tier lists. Alright, so these are Elrock's Rect settings. What does that mean? What does that mean? It means Elrock's routing exam and knowledge trial. I do not know what I need to do for these settings. I do not know. I think we might have to get into it to like see what's going on. I've uploaded the spoiler log to my hint tracker, and I don't know if that was a no-no or not. I usually do it, and sometimes it like doesn't put anything in there. But I am seeing like some potions in each level, so I don't know if I'm doing that wrong. I was hoping Pyroki would be here to explain it, but we will see. So we're starting out with Donkey Lanky. This seems pretty... Okay, it looks like we're trying to get key 8. We've got Strong Kong, Orangstan, and Saxophone. And we're missing Candy out of the shopkeepers. Hopefully I do not mess this up, but there's always a possibility. Oh, I forgot to put the timer on. Alright, so we're gonna go for this. I hope everybody's doing well today. It is Friday. What a glorious day. Okay, so it tells me where a couple things are. You think I did it right? I appreciate that, Jordan Walk. How'd you enjoy the Super Smash Bros. Tier list? Something I definitely feel a little passionate about. Whoa, what's up with the door? Pyroki explained it and I kind of forgot. Let's investigate. Alright. What did I get? Cranky? Made by 2 display. Kill. Okay. I got a Cranky. Did I actually get Cranky? I don't believe so. Okay. It's telling me that there are... Did I get a hint? It's telling me that there are things in these places, it appears. Okay. I've run into a door. Let's just do the normal course. Let's stay the course. We've acquired PTT as well. Okay, I think that door gave me PTT. That's pretty crazy. You hopped on for the last minute, so you only saw the melee monologue? Well, that's the biggest thing, isn't it? It's all about Super Smash Bros. Melee from the Nintendo GameCube. I do not have a charge. I do not have a charge move. I hate when they don't give me the charge move. It's okay. We will be fine. We will survive this arduous ideal? What's the word I'm looking for there? Ordeal. Ordeal. We will survive this arduous ordeal together. Let's see. Okay, we've got level 2. We know it's Aztec. I want to know what the prices are here to understand this a little bit. 10. Okay. I've gotten a banana. Okay, so the doors give me stuff. So I'm looking. There's value in just going to the lobbies, it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to go to as many lobbies as I can right now and procure what I can. So it looks like there's a variety of things I could find here. What is this? This is level 6. This is going to get me forest. Maybe I can find a door here. I found another door. What will I procure? A ferry. And it is 18 to get into here. Okay. Any more doors? These doors are very nice to me. They give me things. This must be a dose door. That's what they're talking about. And the big cranky head on the screen. What is... That is a hint. By golly, folks, I've just found a ghost. I found a ghost on a pad. What a surprise. Do I have a camera? I don't even have a camera. Okay. That's really unfortunate. Okay. Let's go and see what we've got here, just in case. That's a question mark. I'm confused. I'm very confused. It's okay, we'll figure it out. I think we gotta get whatever we can get. It's a hint. Okay, it's like an actual hint. Pyroki, you're here. Thank God. First question for you, Pyroki, if you don't mind me immediately asking a question when you walk in here. What, okay, I got a banana. That's cool. Is it bad for me to put my spoiler log in the hint tracker? Mostly lurking? Okay, cool. Cool. Happy to have you. Is it bad for me to do that? should I not have put the spoiler log in? It's giving me, there's another hint. It's giving me, like, it's required to put your log into the tracker. Okay, so I should see, like, potion colors. Like, I loosely know what's in every level. That's, like, that's good. Okay. Thank you for confirming that. Now I feel better about this situation. So, the gist of this, I'm seeing that there's a lot of items in the pool. Do I need to be searching for doors? Gives you potions and how many way of the horde items are in each level. So those green numbers are the way of the horde items. That's what that is. Okay, okay. I see. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I need everything in Japes then. No, not Japes, Isles. Okay. Totally cool. Totally cool. Let's head over. We got a chunky potion. That would be Isles, Tops, Chunky, question mark? Alright, let's get out of here. I suppose we go to level 1, go to Galleon, and there's 2 Way of the Horde items here, so that's pretty interesting. We've acquired 3 bananas. I can't remember if that's enough to get in or not. No, it's 4. We need to acquire something else. I'll go to level 3. I'll scoop whatever might be in here. In caves? What secrets do you hold, caves? There's another banana. Okay, that lets us at least do that. I don't have any abilities that I can use. No abilities yet. Except, well, I do have Strong Cog and I have a Rang Stand, but what would I do with such a thing, right? I can get up a slope, and I can be invincible, both of which I can usually circumvent by using other actions. Oh my god. What are we doing, Lanky? What are we doing, Donkey? Come on. Just get up there. You've one job, you silly guy. Alright, let's get it, gang. Going into Galleon. The gang is going into Galleon. What will we find? We found that we've arrived at a non-traditional spot. We've got randomized doors. We've got 5. Let's get our bananas. Let's purchase bananas. We need funds. Maybe that was foolish. Maybe that was a very silly decision. That might have been bad. That might have been bad. What if we need coins? I worked so hard to get those 5 coins by doing an alternate jail course, whatever. Alright, well, I did what we could there. Oh, don't want to go in there. Alright, no coconut guns, there's nothing useful over there, no vines. Alright, so what am I trying to figure out here? Am I looking for... Probably not a bad idea to go for bananas. I don't really know what's open or not. Am I looking for more doors? Are switches switched? We've swapped switches? No. Looks like we have normal switches. Let's look at both sides and see what's open. Looks like this is closed. Good morning, Spike. Going well. Hope you're doing well as well. Let me know. We're doing the wrecked settings, which I'm minorly prepared for. Kind of just hopped into it after hearing Pyroki talk about it a little bit. So I know there are these doors that give you things, and you can find hints in the overworld, and sounds like it's a real test of my Donkin abilities. So going to put it all to the test today. Galleon DK hint. That's very timely. Tiny is found by Lanky in caves. Okay, I see. All of these have a... Okay, I see. Tiny is found by Lanky in crystal caves. Interesting. Maybe that's where I go next. Anyways, the only other thing we can do here is hit up the lighthouse. And I think... Do I need... Oh, I don't have... No, I don't have climbing. I don't have... I just leave. I'm done. Not having climbing is such a curse upon me. What did I acquire there? A banana. All I acquired was a banana. That's really rough. Alright, can I get in here? Are you going to allow me to get in? With 5 bananas, I can get in. I did have to purchase the banana in the shop with all of Lanky's money. We've done it, gang. Anything new with you, Spike? I've got 8. Do I buy this? I was rewarded previously for buying the banana. Oh, I'm missing candy. Candy's in factory. Is that listed? Where's Ding Dang Factory? It's there. Candy is in factory. I know that for a fact. Just been chilling. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I've been good. Crazy holiday season. Family emergencies and traveling and a work trip. Definitely threw me out of my rhythm. But I'm like probably a week and a half back into routine, and that feels really good. So I'm soaking that in, and yeah, and that's really good. Oh, I should have gotten these bananas. I feel like this is one of those seeds where you kind of gotta do like everything at the beginning. He's gonna stretch. He's gonna ask you to get all the things using all the techniques, something like that. But looking forward to my first totally free weekend in like a month and a half. I guess like almost totally free. I've got a little bit of remote D&D tomorrow. I've rejoined a public gym, and it was so nice last week. Not as many resolutioners as I expected, which is cool. But I've been lifting in a gym in my cold one-car garage with like a concrete floor that's like kind of exposed to the elements. Can you not grab ledges without climbing? Oh my god, that's super cursed. Not putting climbing in the pool was the greatest mistake that we've ever made. That was truly a disaster. But anyways, yeah, so that gym's a little cold and a little demotivating, so going to the big LA Fitness where everybody's going to town, and it's like, you know, it's pretty, there's all the machines and, you know, the uplifting, you know, the pictures of people like, yeah, I'm getting it. It's like, it's pretty fun. So I'm looking forward to going back there to the gym this weekend. Alright, I can get this. I've been doing like, I kind of realized like, sometimes grabbing ledge is not part of climbing. I just kind of blew it. Okay, thank you, Pyroki, for letting me know about that. With lifting, I've been off and on throughout the years, and I definitely can fall into like a syndrome of like, oh, you know, I don't have time for a full workout, or like I haven't been lifting for a couple days. I might as well just like call it for a while and just not do it. Like if I can't do the whole thing, I shouldn't do it anyways. But I'm very focused in what I want to do right now, which is to get the 1,000-pound club, which means my squat and my deadlift and my bench have to be like really solid, and I gotta hit those muscle groups. So it occurred to me like, look, success for me right now is essentially hitting like at least 4 sets of those specifically every week. So if I get myself in the gym long enough to do those exercises every week, that's already success. And then if I do more, that's kind of gravy. And that's kind of nice, and that takes the pressure off a little bit. Maybe I'll have a super unbalanced physique, but so what I've been doing is I've been doing one of those big 3 exercises, and they're big compound movements, so like they do hit a lot of muscles inherently. Okay, let me think about this for a second. So it was Tiny can be found by Lanky in caves. What am I being challenged on? That's the question I've got to figure out. I think I need to okay, I need to go to the center area, and I need to do the ice castle challenge potentially to get Tiny. That feels pretty reasonable. And then we've also got a Kasplat up there. But yeah, so just getting me in the gym has been good. And then once I'm in there, I tend to do more than just like the one, you know, exercise I require myself to do. Which is, oh my god, Eevee Lover 2022. Thank you so much for the follow. That's it's my affiliate anniversary? What? It's my affiliate and I didn't even know. You knew, but I didn't know. Wow, did Twitch tell you such a thing? A Kong, there it is. It's Tiny time, baby. Hello, welcome. Thank you for informing me it's my affiliate anniversary. Thank you all for helping me to get affiliate and stay affiliate. Now we have emotes, and unfortunately we have ads, but nothing. I tried to stop the ads, but they wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me stop the ads. They held me at gunpoint. They said you have to run ads. You have to run ads, or Big Daddy Twitch is gonna be so mad. You've got to do it. So I said, okay, what if I run a little bit of ads? And they said, okay, that's fine. Just don't tell the big guy upstairs. But thank you for informing, and thank you for the follow. We are now at 149 followers. At one more, we're gonna hit our long-standing goal of a Hundreds of Beavers watch party on my Discord server. Yes. We can all watch Hundreds of Beavers together remotely in our pajamas or whatever you would like to do. What a blast that'll be. When I joined the stream, it told me affiliate. It sounds about right. January this time last year. Please don't fall off the ledge. Okay. That's pretty cool though. Thank you. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, I've got Tiny now. What do I do with... Okay, so I've got in caves lots of potions. I don't have any specific hints, but it makes sense that I should try and do what I can do. I've got Monkey Port. I don't have Mini Monkey. I don't have barrels, but I don't need barrels. Where we're going, we don't need barrels. Let's go. I think we could... So I haven't seen anything that Tiny needed specifically. Let's grab these coins, that's good. And then let's head into the igloo. Seems like a big Tiny seed. We've got all this stuff. Maybe I'll grab the bananas later. Not sure. We need more hints. Oh, glorious. I knew I was getting up a little bit early today, so I treated myself with a... When I went to the store last night, I got a container of cold brew from the cold section, and that hits the spot. It's a little black cold brew to get the day going. Oh. It's just so coffee-like. Just so coffee-like. And smooth, too. You get the bold flavor, but it's still smooth, and that's nice. I don't want to wince at my coffee, but I do like the taste of coffee. Come on, we can do it. We can do this, Tiny. You don't even have a super slam right now. There we go. DK64 read set race. Ready set race? Is that what you're implying? Ready set race. That's the music. That's what you were going for. The music is ready. Dun, 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 dun. That's right. Yes, nailed it. Good call. You just want to stand a spoon up in your coffee. Are you implying that there are so many things in your coffee that it becomes gelatinous and has enough surface tension to maintain the vertical stability of an eating utensil? Is that what you're implying, Pyroki? Yeah. EV Lover, are you familiar with Donkey Kong 64 Randomizer? Or is this your first foray into such a thing? Just brewing is all you do? Ah, I see. Just brewing it, man. You take it black. Oh, what a giga Chad. That's what I'm talking about. What you put in your coffee is not a reflection of who you are as a human being. That is what I would like to say, but I definitely have some inherent respect for people that just drink it black. I can't help it. It's a bias. I know. I'm sorry. Jerry Bear 16. Good freaking fracking morning to you. EV Lover 2022 says that this game is a childhood favorite and Diddy Kong Racing is another. What can I do in this cabin again? Let's recall. I need oranges to accomplish anything, right? What else does Tiny do here? Tiny needs Mini Monkey. No, not your first. Okay, well, happy to have you here. Welcome, welcome. I say we get out of here. Alright, so we've got Monkey Port. Maybe we could discover something at the top here. Maybe we could get into Helm and find a door in Helm. Only downside is that you watch Mumbo. Yeah, we know Mumbo. I Mumbo, you Mumbo, we all Mumbo. That's pretty cool. Mumbo's a well-respected member of the Donkey Kong 64 Randomizer community. Really good, right? Mumbo's like top like 5 or something? That feels right to say. Only downside, Pyroki says, is that you can't ask for coffee as dark as my soul. Last person I did that to gave me a cup of creamer. That's fun. Did you make that up, or like did that actually happen? Because that's kind of a good gag, right? I think that's a good gag. What controller do I use to play? This is I believe I bought this from a place called The Exchange in Pittsburgh. I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It's a USB N64 controller. I don't know if I've shown that on stream before, so thank you for the prompt. Thank you very much for that prompt. There's a key. We've acquired a key, which means we need 2 more things in this level. We don't have Chunky yet. We're still missing a bunch of hints. I don't think there's anything we can do with Sax or Monkey Port. So I think we navigate ourselves to level 2 is what I would anticipate. It feels right, because we haven't gotten a lot of other abilities for our Kongs. We're going to Aztec. I think it was 10 to get into Aztec. So it feels like we're doing exactly what we need to do. Pyroki, is this essentially like so it's a setting string. Is it essentially a Plando? Where like things are in very specific positions and you like can't progress unless you understand what you have the capacity to do? You have a hyperlink cable to play N64 games. What do you on PC? A hyperlink cable. So are you trying to tell me that you could play N64 games on your PC? So do you actually turn your N64 on? Strings are not Plandos. Okay, so this is not a Plando. There's a lot of this is generated. Nobody's ever played a game like this before, is what I'm hearing. Rainbow coin, that's pretty nice. No, okay. Oh, Candy, what are you doing? What are you doing? I need to access your store. Why can I not simply raid? Is it implied that the monkeys do not want to steal because they're friends? Or is it perhaps implied that Candy takes her entire stock with her when she goes on a vacation elsewhere? What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? Alright, well, I certainly need Diddy and Rocket Barrel to accomplish anything here, because I don't have climbing, I don't have a slam, and I don't have any moves that could do anything. I've gotten an extra banana. Let's take Tiny over to Galleon. Wait, there's more to collect. You use your PC to play N64 games the wrong. Oh, okay. So what does the hyperlink cable accomplish for you? Is my question. You're connecting something. Are you Are you talking about a controller? So you're connecting your controller to the computer with a hyperlink cable? I've just never heard of a hyperlink cable specifically. I'm doing my best to comprehend what is going on. And I want to engage with your comment, you know. Alright, here we go. Nice crown. Don't care for a crown. Alright, let's, okay, so we can't... Let's see what's in the barrel, because if we want what's in the barrel, then we can do a trick to get there. We can get a little creative. Oh my god. Can I get into castle? 1 to get into castle. Perhaps I should have gone here first. Okay, this is making me think the settings are much less strict than I initially perceived. There's a... Looks like there's a Kong here. Whoa. Starting at the top. Wow. How unique. Alright. Let's, That's unexpected. Quite frankly. That's unexpected. It can be used to connect an original or any N64 controller to the hyperlink and use the USB. Oh, okay, I see. It's an adapter for original controllers. Very cool. Thank you for explaining that. That's pretty cool. Okay, so you've probably had an N64 in the past or something, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I've probably got old N64 controllers somewhere, but this knockoff one's been pretty good to me so far. Alright. That was scary. That was really scary. That was super scary. I'm shivering in my boots after such an experience. I'm rattled. What a terrible, terrible experience. Okay, I can't get into anywhere really right now, because I'm still lacking the moves, but I can get to this. Oh, I've gotten a hint. Castle Tiny hint. This feels right. Hideout Helm is on the path to key 7. Helm to key 7. What do I require key 7 for? What do I need keys for right now? What do I need a key for at this moment in my life? At this time... There's a banana. This tumultuous time. What do I need? Here's another key. Do I need to get all of the keys? Is that the win condition? I did see a key 8, but I assumed I needed specifically key 8 in order to... Maybe I need to get to the end of Helm. Maybe key 8 is in the end of Helm, and that is my win condition. That appears to be the case. That appears to be the case. But yeah, thank you guys, everybody who joined, Wednesday night for the big, whoa, Discord notifications for the big Pokemon stream. That was a oh, it's my sister has reached out to me on Discord. Holly, I believe they popped in earlier. If you would like to hear the truth about the bottom of the pit of 100 trials, I would gladly reveal it to you right now. Am I gonna need to do a boss here? What are the chances? Probably pretty low. Right, pretty low. But thank you everybody for coming out to the big Pokemon stream the other night. That was a lot of fun. I've gotten an ability. I've gotten oranges. I could take it back to caves and do Tiny's cabin if need be. Yeah, that was so much fun. We got a nice win. We're 1-0 in the PPML Pokemon Draft League. So exciting start to the season. Today I have no less than 3 Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire matches for the Smogon Big Draft League. That's a lot of buzzwords. Basically for the big circuit where you do multiple tournaments across the year. Got 3 matches for that today. All of my pool matches, so we'll find out if I suck or not. Or maybe I succeed. Who knows? Feeling pretty good about it. I don't feel good about that though. I feel terrible about that that activity that I just engaged in. This feels like a little bit of a waste to go this way, but I think it'll be worth it. So we need to be keeping an eye out for those doors. That seems to be a big thing. Not going to be streaming the matches today because they're kind of centered. They're kind of around my work day, so I need to kind of do them quickly and get back at it. And they're also scattered at different times because I'm playing with folks in different time zones. But another console is PS2. Oh, the blessed PS2. So many memories like Sonic Heroes. I also played Sonic Heroes, but I played it on the GameCube. Crash Bandicoot, Wrath Cortex, never played that. Final Fantasy X-2. Yes, I've certainly played both of those. Final Fantasy X has a very special place in my heart. What a beautiful gang. Factory Lanky hint. I don't think I'll be using that for a while. Chunky's held by Hint Door and Forest. Okay, good to know. Oh yes, the question of the day. What are you proud of that you don't often get a chance to talk about? Brag a little bit here. You're a haunted homie. You're welcome to brag here. I should try not to brag here. As the host, that would feel... Well, that might not be enjoyable to listen to, but you guys, you should brag. Please brag on the stream. For your own welfare. We found Diddy. Notes. Castle, Chunky. That's where we find Diddy Kong. But we can procure a banana. So we need to go to Forest to get Chunky, and then return here to get Diddy. And then we've got everything wrapped up. We need to get the Hint Door in Forest, so we need to get into Forest. I don't recall how much money it costs, but let's hit this store up. There's another banana. That's kind of nice. There's another one. But yeah, Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X-2, both fantastic. Final Fantasy X more fantastic than Final Fantasy X-2, I think, but I also like Final Fantasy X-2. Harry Potter 2. I feel like the versions were kind of different between the systems. However, I do think I've played Harry Potter 2 quite a bit. My mother was very big on the Harry Potter games, so definitely played those a little bit on the GameCube. I haven't unlocked a single warp. That is terrible. Okay, this feels like a good place to be. This is a good place to land, right? Oh, it's perfect! Look what we've done! We've landed on the perfect spot. That is astronomically wonderful. So, do we just need to look for doors, like, everywhere? That's very non-traditional. To hunt for doors without a specific target, right? But JerryBear16 says that he's having trouble with the question of the day because you feel like you find a way to talk about it already, whether you have an excuse or not. Well, good for you. Perhaps that's healthy? Maybe, probably. I like hearing about your hobbies and stuff. They're usually interesting. Another banana. We do need said bananas to accomplish our tasks. Is this Dose Doors? If so, it's only in places where a Trophenscoff would normally be, minus some new Japes ones. Oh. Okay. Then I need to keep an eye out for where would boss doors typically be. That's the challenge before me. It is Dose Doors. These are the wrecked settings, Spike. Not sure if you're more aware of what those are than I am. I'm immersed in them, but I don't understand them. I think I have to get all 8 keys right now. I'm pretty confident about that. What else do I do here? I think I've done everything I need to do. I'm gonna try and go into Forest, I believe. I haven't seen much of Wrecked yet on your list to look at. Well, I'm sure you have millions of irradiated viewer seeds to filter through, so nobody would blame you for taking a moment. Dose doors are cool, though. Every level only has 1 Trophenscoff, and every lobby has 1 hint door. That feels accurate to... Oh, I'm missing 1 banana. JerryBear16 says that we had a Narnia game on the Nintendo DS, and it did not have any form of map. So in order to successfully navigate the game, you had to pray to Aslan. I mean, you had to... Your mom explored every level and drew a map out as she went on. That's so sweet. Oh my god. Donkey Chunky. I knew that already, I believe. I have exactly enough to get in. That is very sweet of your mother. How about that? What a blessing. Never considered playing a Narnia game. I try to avoid movie games, you know, other than Harry Potter. Oh, didn't do it for us. She wanted to beat the game. Oh my god, I mean that's baller then. That's so committed. No wonder you like to draw maps so much, Jerry Bear. It's in your blood. You're the chosen one. Jerry Bear 16, through heredity, is the chosen map maker. Destined before time even began. For millennia, the bears have been drawing maps. I know you're not the bears, it's a gag. It's a silly willy gag. Alright, let's go get Chunky. Let's get Chunky and then get Diddy, and then we'll have the whole gang 35 minutes in. I will say, I don't feel as if I'm getting wrecked yet. That's pretty good. Maybe that'll change soon. Oh, I don't have climbing. That's so cursed. That is unbelievably cursed. I'm reeling. Reeling. Well, funny that you should mention that and give you an excuse to talk about how proud you are that you're a self-taught photographer. Cartographer. Not photographer. That's not your hobby. I have other friends who have that hobby. You have this hobby of cartography. Eevee Lover 2022 says that they hate to brag. And look, we've established here. You are welcome to be bragging. It's the question of the day. But an almost whole team kill in Black Ops 6 multiplayer. But my team got one of the 6 enemy team member run-on sentence. I'm gonna work with it. While I killed the 5, you killed 5 of them. Your team member killed 1 with a shotgun named you named your shotgun. Went to the other side and got a 5 kill streak for a challenge to be done. And you've got the receipts. Holy cow! That activity you just described reminds me of my friend John, who I lived with for years in college and such, and was an absolutely was grinding out some COD and a lot of shooters and stuff, and I could never quite keep up. Could never keep up with his ability to play shooters. But, you know, we don't have to compete at every single thing in the world. Hey, my Discord link works. That's pretty sick. Thank you for checking. Yeah. Would like to... The Discord is the place after one more follower where we will be watching hundreds of beavers together for free. Now, guys, I thought it was an Amazon Prime movie, and I thought I would be... The invite is invalid. Well, don't I have some things to fix? Thank you for informing... Let me get the link. I have an automated thing that posts the link. You'll have to excuse me. Hidden use copy button. Here. Edit invite link. No limit. No expiration. Here we go. Generate a new link. Copy. And then I need to go to Twitch. I need to post it. Here's the Discord. Hidden use copy button. That's not what I tried to do. That's not what I tried to do. Invite people. No, I want the invite link. Okay, it says it's copied. Why does it say hidden use copy button? That's so weird. Edit invite link. Generate a new link. This is freaky, dude. Here's what we'll do. I'm gonna go to my YouTube really quick because I know there's a Discord link in every YouTube video that I make. I don't like curate content a lot, so that's not like a thing, but I do stream. I do stream. Okay, here we go. Something went wrong. What? What is going on here? All of my YouTube videos are failing to produce. This is the greatest disaster of all the disasters. Morning, everybody. That's a harsh exaggeration. Such a harsh exaggeration. Okay. Here we go. Copy link address. Here we go. We're doing it. We're posting the link. Oh my god. What the heck? That is a video description. Alright, it's time for me to flip out. Ah. You hear that, guys? I've simply had it. I can't accomplish posting a Discord link. I give up. I can send you a link at some point. I cannot physically send you. Actually, if you follow that link, you'll find a YouTube video that has a proper Discord link on it. There you go. That's all I can provide at the moment. I've failed every other task. It's okay. We'll survive somehow. I have oranges. I can change the time of day. That's powerful. That's very powerful. This requires deep knowledge. There we go. Look at that. Oh, what beautiful tunes. But thank you for your interest in the Discord. There is an automated message that'll pop up pretty soon, I think. And it's going to say something like, don't want to miss out on the action? Check out our Discord. But I think that original, that original thing I set up is a little bit behind on the times. I don't think I think I did an expiration or something on it, but I think we have to do it on another computer because that was not cooperative. Not cooperative. Alright, now we gotta catch up. Jerry Bear 16 is going to express his best gaming moment. I was playing Modern Warfare Remaster with college buddies, and they played the bomb planting mode. I remember that one. That was the fun one. I like the bomb planting mode. There's Gorilla gone. Pretty nice. Chunky? There's Chunky. Oh yeah. We've got one Chunky move. We've got Gorilla gone. I had the chance to throw the grenade through a window and killed the last enemy before he planted the bomb. The grenade hit the window frame and landed on your face. Perfectly timed. I was the last live, so all my friends watched it happen in real life. Incredible. So iconic. Not incredible, but definitely iconic. That's great. We're going to get Diddy. We're going right to Castle to acquire Diddy. Actually, really quick, let's go here and hit up Chunky's shop. Everything's required here, and we know there's something there. Probably your best gaming moment, and it's recorded on a... Maybe they share it with their friends from time to time. And it's the funniest gag. Alright, here we go. It's Chunky time, baby. And now we can get that banana. Alright, what do we got? Something big? Mini monkey, that's pretty big. Okay, now we've got options. Now we've got some options, people. Now these hints are... What happens when I click on that YouTube link I just posted? Are you sure I want to leave YouTube? Yes. I would like to leave... Okay, it does link to my video. So I hope that works for you, Eevee fan. Eevee lover, not Eevee fan. What a mistake that I've made. I've given you the wrong identity. I didn't give you an identity at all. You had your own identity, and I misspoke. I misspoke your identity. That's... Well, I apologize for such a thing. Especially getting an identity wrong that you've created for yourself with a name on the internet. That's not good. Probably means something to you because you've chosen it for yourself. And for me to mishandle that is, quite frankly, pretty rude. Alright, Diddy. Castle Funky Chunky. Castle. Level 5, baby. We've got bananas now, which is good. We're gonna get Diddy with no abilities, but it's still good to have Diddy. Then I feel like we need to kind of hit some of these hotspots. I would like to get training moves. So that kind of makes... Oh, I got something in my eye. Oh boy. Oh, everybody panic. Got something in my eye. Okay. Alright, now we can at least teleport down, which is good. Get down there, teleport there to the banana pad. Still no slam. I would like a slam. I would like... As an outsider, what are your thoughts on the Steelers football situation? Alright. So... I haven't hit the other side. That's pretty bad. Okay, so... What is happening with the Steelers? What is really... Let's talk about the facts here. So, what is the problem? The problem appears to be... The core problem appears to be a subversion of expectations because the Steelers get to the playoffs, which increases hope, and then they lose. So I think the core problem here is a subversion of expectations. I think that's what's going on. So what does it mean to lose in the first round of the playoffs like 7 years in a row? Like, what does that actually mean? Is that... Where does the problem lie when the team does change every year? Here's my first thought. And this is what I've been thinking. Have you seen a Steelers team with so much talent at the beginning of the season that you thought this is a Super Bowl team? For me, what I'm seeing is that you have typically like not a great team that pulls it together in the regular season and like surprises people and gets them highly rated, at which point they then crash a bit. Son of a gun. I need more money. Okay, I know where to get it at least. I think that they haven't gotten a good enough team with talent, with the players. I think that Tomlin and maybe the coordinators coach them into wins when they're not that amazing. That is what I believe. So I think the problem is that they need to get better players if they want to. There's always something lacking. It's always lacking somewhere. I think they spend... I think maybe a little bit more balance would be good. Because they've got some defensive playmakers, but like, man, just shore up the line. And what is the game plan for this team? Like, one thing I've learned about Pokemon is you're always looking for your path to victory. How do you win Pokemon games? How do you win football games? You have a team and you have a plan. If I'm a Baltimore Raven, my plan is to confuse the opponent with multiple powerful offensive options and essentially beat them in a game of rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. And I say lizard Spock because it's not just run pass. It's run pass, play action, quarterback sneak, all that kind of stuff, right? Give me a moment. I need to ponder this. How expensive was Factory? How expensive is Japes? Let's go see it. I would love to get into Factory or Japes. Just for like a big run. So I think that kind of summarizes my thoughts on the Steelers football situation. I would be interested to hear your take. Oh, that's level 7 and level 8. That's what's going on. So those are very expensive. Can I get into... Well, no, they're not necessarily expensive. I can't remember how much they cost. Let's check it out again. Let's just check it out again. Level 4 would require diving, and that would be helm. Still no dang camera. Yeah, I'm unsure about the direction. I've kind of got to look at... I guess, like, caves would be the way to go. There's a lot of stuff in caves. I do have a tiny hint. Tiny lanky caves. That was it. Helm 7. That's, like, not incredible. 12 to get into Japes. Let's do a quick Japes run. Just kind of do whatever we can do here. There's, like, a lot of stuff in Japes. So I like this for density's sake. I don't know. It's difficult to win playoff games. And I think, like, it's kind of a different... Like, I know it's a franchise, right? There's legacy to it. Whoa, that door's so big. Dan Orlovsky of ESPN had a great breakdown on the Rich Eisen show about why the offense cratered the past season. They only had one pitch, the fastball, which was to throw Pickens 101 on the sideline, and then the team started putting a safety over the top, and then we had nothing else to go. Yes. Yeah. That's the whole... That's why the Ravens offense is good. Because you constantly have to hedge your bets against multiple things at the same time. You have to... As long as you're not in a snowstorm, and you get butterfingers or whatever. Look, Lamar can throw effectively to not just a regular, I don't know, like 1 tight end, 3 wide receiver setup, but they can also run the 2 tight end package, which is pretty weird and different, right? So you've got a threat of a pass game, but at the same time, Lamar can also QB sneak, and that's very dangerous. So now you gotta measure those 2 things. But what we added this season was Derrick Henry and the ability also to just run up the field or do a short little pitch to him and he'll push through. So where do you put your guys? What do you do with all of your guys? How do you have to have a mix-up game. It's just like, it's like Smash or like anything, where if you have the same approach every time you go to attack, the opponent figures it out and they defend against it, and even the players that aren't very good can make it happen. I think I would rather have 2 or 3 like pretty good options than 1 elite option. Like, I don't like if you're a team that just like has really good people to throw to and that's like it. I would rather have a couple people that are like 1 or 2 people that are just good to throw to, and then I would like to have can I get this? Yes. And then I would like to have like a decent running back and a good offensive line. That's what I would prefer. I think that's important. You gotta mix-ups. It's all about mix-ups. Competitive game sports are just about who can create problems faster than those who can solve them. There you go. There you go. What a deep understanding of the situation. Excellent. I can't even do this. I can do nothing here. I'm useless, is what's happening. Yep, that's so... Thanks for bringing up such an interesting question. That is my opinion on the situation. What is my opinion about the Ravens in the playoffs this year? I think it's unfortunate. It was a close game. It's just unfortunate. I don't think they did turn over 3 times. Do I think without a snowstorm that they would have won? Yes, but that's not rallying against weather in sports. That's a fault of the Ravens for not being able to handle such a situation, right? Last night, my wife and I went to a neat little area in Pittsburgh called the Terminal. It's in like the kind of market district, and it's this new kind of area where they've got a bunch of like neat new things. Like we did fun mini golf where they have like little games you play like during the mini golf, like one of those indoor ones where they constantly pester you to buy drinks while you're playing. I'll tell you what, it was a good experience. There's a bunch of little different mini games, like there's one of those like Trivial Pursuits. So first you picked your category with a shot, and then you had to hit it in the correct hole for certain points. And they had courses where there were like hazard areas and like blessing areas. That was a lot of fun. And then I checked out. We didn't go, but we like peeked in at the VR area, and they've got not the same exact place. It's just like a different store along the same strip. They've got is this all I can do in Japes? No, it's not, because I can do the trick. I can do the tricky trick and get a lot more out of this. The O-line and QB position have been a consistent problem. I think the O-line is the biggest problem there. Oh, what a great blessing. Look what we've accomplished. You're definitely right there. Yeah, I think the O-line is probably the biggest, right? Because you can have okay players on the offense in terms of weapons, as long as you have an O-line that can make it happen. The O-line enables everything. You don't think the Steelers are especially untalented? I mean, no, I think they're talented enough to be in the playoffs. And that's it. Maybe a little less. I think they're maybe a little less than a typical playoff team. And then they get maybe coached into a playoff spot. They're no less talented outside of QB than the Chiefs, but the Chiefs have superior scheme that helps them maximize the talent on offense. So yeah. Well, I guess that's kind of the same idea I was saying, is like, what's the game plan? Like, how do you win? What is the fundamental way that you accomplish games, right? Not a fair comparison because Mahomes does so much. Yeah, that's definitely fair. Factory chunky hint. Oh my gosh, what a blessing. Oh, big stretch. I still gotta make two. I gotta make 2 teams for Pokemon matches still today. That's pretty crazy. That's okay. That's fine. I'm excited for tonight. My wife's gotten into Monster Hunter, which is I mean, that's what greater blessing could I have. That's incredible. I remember being a kid and playing Monster Hunter on my PSP and practically begging people to purchase an entire PSP system and play this obscure game with me, and it was quite rare that something like that actually occurred, or that anybody would want to play it. And now I can play online, but it's much funner to play with somebody you know. That's the nice part about it. We've got, yeah, that's just great. What was our hint, by the way? Hive tunnels on the path to 1, 3, 4, 7, 8, and free Kongs. Did I get anything in the Hive's tunnel? We've got Coconut Gun. Wait, when did I get Coconut Gun? I can... Who is this? Is this Diddy or Lanky? I think that's the Lanky door. We can get whatever this is. Oh, we need to write that down, actually. I think that's Coconut Gun. Coconut Gun is on the path to everything. Coconut Gun is on the path to 1, 3, 4, 7, 8 Kongs. Did I do something out of logic? Candy? Is Candy free Kongs? Candy's a Kong. I think Candy counts as a Kong. Alright, so now we've got a gun. That elevates our experience quite a bit. Now we can do this. Now we can do this. Alright. Okay, I think Jerry Bear says that shopkeepers aren't Kongs. Okay, so I've done something out of logic to acquire a Kong. Oh, I can't hit these switches, actually. That's unfortunate. Okay, I've definitely done something out of logic to get a Kong then, so I've acquired all my Kongs. Was it that I used oranges to make the day-night cycle change? Would that be it? Is that out of logic? Don't care about that. Come on. Alright, we've got trombone. That's a nice win there. What do I have? 7 Way of the Hordes, so this has been a good trip. Okay, so Jerry Bear. I think we're also getting bit by the same problem. I don't know what else it would be. I found Chunky on a hint door hidden behind nighttime. I found Diddy on a shop behind Chunky, who, you know, who I found that way. And then I found Tiny on Lanky Ice Castle in caves. Like, totally legitimate. I think it's Coconut Gun to get nighttime. Balloon? No, like the slam challenge. What do we want to do next, specifically? Coconut gun things? Yeah, just the slam challenge. Oh no. Are you going to say something worse than I anticipated there? I don't have diving yet. Let's see if we can get into factory. Candy's there, which should open some things up. Think I'm right? Okay, cool. That makes me feel good about my hint solving ability, if that's the case. Maybe I'll try and finish this seed. I haven't finished a seed in so long. Means 4 or 5 guns are locked by night access. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I guess that would have to be the case, right? Which means whatever I get... Well, that couldn't be locked behind Chunky, right? That would have to be... I should go back to... I should certainly go back to caves. There are 4 Way of the Hordes there and like 7 potions left. And a lot of them are clear potions. We need those. And we've got trombone now. We've got mini monkey. We've got a gun. We don't have candy yet. That's unfortunate, but we've got oranges. That's good. Bongos and a gun. I don't have bongos. I lied. I fibbed to you. I'm sorry for betraying your trust, everybody. For telling you such a thing when it was not possible. Yeah, but I'm excited to play Monster Hunter with my wife tonight. This year the new Monster Hunter comes out, Monster Hunter Wilds, and I will be... You bet your bottom dollar that I will be playing it on stream. Probably the day... I will take a day off for such a thing and grind out Monster Hunter. And we will have such a good time. I look forward to that. That'll be the Paper Mario 1000-Year Door of this year, I think. Super duper. Okay, well now I could go back and get another tiny move in Japes if I want. What would be left? I can get Feather Bow right now. That is night locked because it's coconut locked. That's crazy. Spike, you've nailed it. You've nailed the situation down. Alright, so somebody please remind me to go to Japes next. Okay. Jerry Bear 16, I've ignored your comment long enough because it was long. You said it first. I wouldn't have picked out the 4 to 5 guns locked by night access thing. I wouldn't have done that on my own. I wasn't aware of such a thing. Okay. Jerry Bear 16 says, I think that we're also getting bit by the same problem that's been plaguing McCarthy with the Cowboys. Got blown up by the Packers because the Cowboys were just doing what they always do, and the Packers have an answer. You have to have a plan B in the playoffs. BCD in the playoffs to have success. You can't do what's been working and expect to be more creative teams. There's a whole season of film on what you do well. I'm not even watching the screen. A good team will know how to stop a playoff time. Yeah, that feels right. Everything you said there sounds very reasonable. And if you don't even have that first like barrier out of the, like, you don't even have like a big number one strategy other than, I guess, like, you know, big throw downfield to Pickens, well, yeah, you're gonna be in trouble, aren't you? People can figure that one out pretty fast. Oh boy. Chunky! Why are you so poor, Chunky? Wow, that's pretty bold, just asking somebody why they're poor like that. That's pretty blunt if I don't have a deep relationship with Chunky, and we haven't established that, I don't want to just call Chunky out like that without having a strong relationship with him, and letting him know that I have his genuine curiosity and best interests in mind before I ask such a question, so... Chunky and I will work on our psychological safety before I ask him why he's poor next time. Mike Champ, good morning. How wrecked are we getting? I mean, we're fully immersed in the wreckness. I definitely had to ask for some advice about what I was even, like, playing. I didn't understand the dose doors, for example, but Spike explained that a bit, and Hiroki explained some stuff, and we're certainly getting there. You gonna give it to me? No. Okay. This is good. This is tiny stuff. No, we've already done... What we actually need to do is go to the whole other side. Do we have any other instruments? We have trombone. We could do the balloon stuff here. I just don't have a lot of hints. I could use hints. Weren't there... Actually, some shops had hints before. Like, we were waiting for Chunky or something. I don't recall. Whatever. Whatever, we'll be fine. I'd say I'm having a good time with the rec setting so far. I think I need to get all the keys. I'm roughly halfway there, and there's like a lot of hints left. So many hints. I have like no hints of all the things. I have like limited information. But I am, like, I'm still finding stuff, so I'm not worried about it. Yeah, look at that. What is this? That's peanuts. Like, that's pretty big, right? That's pretty big. Okay, so that implies that balloon is locked behind... Where did I get trombone? I got trombone in Japes. No. Trombone was locked behind nighttime because it was locked behind coconut. So get this. Mike Champ 97. Coconut gun. Coconut gun is on the path to free Kongs. And I acquired my Kongs in the following places. I started with Donkey Lanky. I found... What did I get here? I've gotten a couple things. It's not enough. I got Chunky behind the night door. The night boss door behind the shed in Forest. I got Tiny in the Ice Castle Slam Challenge here. And I got Diddy behind Chunky. So we had a required... You needed to turn nighttime to get Chunky. Which is why Coconut Gun was Path to Kongs, because you were supposed to use it to make it nighttime to get Chunky. And I bypassed that with Ding Dang Oranges, which is crazy. Which Spike realized that 4 out of 5 guns are locked by Forest Night access. So that's pretty crazy. I also got to do the, another thing I learned, I believe from Spike, watching like I think it might have been like a stream, like a official, you know, DK64 Friday, you know, speedrunning stream or whatever. I got to do the slope climb up Japes to get to the hillside without any climbing access. So that felt pretty good. Let's go do this really quick. Love doing a new trick for the first time and finding out that it's an easy trick. But I'd say we're getting relatively wrecked. You guys are having a good time, by the way. We are 1 follower away from our long-standing 150 follower goal. At which time we will gather everybody in the Discord for a free viewing of hundreds of beavers. The absolute smash movie hit where a lumberjack contends with the forces of hundreds of people in beaver costumes as he tries to accomplish his job. Incredible, right? Okay, I can go get Feather Bow. I'm gonna go get Feather. That was... Does anybody remember where Feather was? Japes. It's in Japes. It's in Japes. In the cage behind... It's in the cage behind Lanky. Anything else we want to do here while we're in Japes? It seems to be Way of the Horde, because everything in Japes is Way of the Horde, which means we're gonna be missing a key and a chunky potion. Feather gets us in the Hive Tunnel, which opens some stuff up, which is pretty nice. But we're gonna have to do a tricky maneuver where we do Coconut Gun, and then we do the silly climb up to the top. Or no, can I take the 2? I think I take the 2 warp. Oh, would you look at this? We're gonna get the chunky potion. We're back. We've come back with the necessary skills to pay the bills. We've got triangle now. That's nice. Anything here for us? Can't see what that is. Come on. There's a key behind Featherbow. Okay. We know where everything in Japes is. So I guess there's no point in getting bananas anymore. Guys, we've done it. We've solved Japes. Can you believe it? We've absolutely solved Japes. That feels good. Did I try and finish this seed? I haven't finished a seed in so long. I'm really thinking about it. I'm really pondering. I'm pondering doing such a thing. I got the caffeine going. Work's going pretty good. I can show up a little bit late. I'm telling you right now, I can show up a little bit late. It'll be okay. Don't worry. I'm not gonna get fired. Not for being a little bit late. Alright. Let's do that. And then, wait, I was supposed to do the lanky one. What have I done? What have I done? It's okay. I think it's fine. Alright, let's smack the lanky one and then go to town here. Thinking about streaming this weekend a little bit. Been having fun. It's been nice to be back at it. I like streaming, I do. Sometimes I like sleeping in more, but I like streaming. What is this? That's a crown. I don't need crowns. Where we're going, we don't need crowns. No, I like streaming. It's been good. But I gotta figure out what I want to do. My old pal. Oh, did I pick the wrong one? I picked the wrong one, didn't I? My old pal, long friend of many eons, has requested me to play Chivalry 2, which is it's a game where you play as like medieval fighters, and you just get out there and basically beat each other up. I don't know if I would do that on stream or not. That could be fun, but I owe Jerry Bear some Shadow of War, and I owe Pyroki a Redemption Seed, and that's a lot of stuff. And then I could just, heck, I could do more. I could do Pokemon prep. There's just so many possibilities. But we will see. No promises on the streaming this weekend, but maybe we will. Perhaps we'll do such a thing. I should check this. We got a banana here. How fast will it be? How quickly will we accomplish this? This is a good banana. 8 seconds? What a deal. I barely had time to kill the enemies. Barely had time to kill the enemies first. And we're gonna be able to get into like pretty much any level soon with this quantity of nanners. Okay, feather bow. Do we wanna... Maybe we just run in here and grab... No, I know there's nothing useful. I shouldn't be wasting my time. I'm not that desperate for golden bananas. I may be desperate, but I'm not that desperate. Particularly when I know there's nothing there. Nothing for me there. We've solved this. We've solved Japes. So this is the way Elrock seemed to describe the naming of this. It seems to be some kind of test of DK knowledge. So what? Insane stash snatch? What? Insane? I haven't done this in forever. Can I do this? Am I good enough to accomplish such a task? Oh, we've got branching paths. That is horrible. Okay, we might have to do this a couple times, gang. Am I going... Should I have gone the other way first? Is it going to be too late for me? Should I have gone right first? Oh boy. Oh boy. I would really appreciate if this is... I have to go back. I think I have to go back. I know it's a big use of time, but I haven't done this since like season 2.5. And I believe that I have to get these coins before I do other things. Yes, okay, I was correct. Well, I was wrong and then I was right because I went the wrong way first. That's okay, we're getting there. We're zooming along. Now I have to recall which way I have not gone yet. Was it straight? It was straight. Okay. These things, I cannot see them. The lighting is poor, I would say. I'd say the lighting is poor. So we will talk to the lighting people after this. Hopefully that's the finish. Okay, that's great. That's just wonderful. I've gone the wrong way. Twice. Luckily there's... Oh my god, get out of here, you guys. You should maybe not approach people so quickly. Maybe you should consider that. 4 out of 5 guns. Oh, interesting. What's left in forest? We've got we've got 2 keys and 4 potions left in forest. I could check it. There's key 8. We're done here. Hideout Helm's on the path to key 7. I don't know if I have the money for that. I'd say it might be factory time if I can accomplish it. Might be factory time. I would really like climbing or a shockwave. I know shockwave gets me a couple hints. I've become unfocused, physically and mentally. 37. What kind of operation are we running here, people? Back to Galleon. Back to Galleon. We've got shops. I want to go get candy, is what I want to do. And it's not letting me. Oh, you know what? I could do, really quickly. I've got a peanut gate I could get. I could dump blueprints. And I've got a feather gate. That's a banana. That's a good one. Do I have enough fairies? I have 2 fairies. That's not enough. Oh, I've been tricked. In these settings? I didn't expect that. Oh no. Okay, it's fixed. Where was I going? I've forgotten where I was going. Get back to Galleon. Well, let's go to Galleon, just do a couple basic things. I don't have any hints. Hints are very hard to come by nowadays. I'm learning that. But we can do this. I don't have any inkling of how to obtain logic. I don't have diving. I'm wasting my time. I have a big lump of egg on my face after making a decision like that. No pineapple. I think we're heading... We have no punch. No vines. So I'm gonna get these nanners really quick. And maybe I'll get the DK balloon really quick. The coins are good. And then, because we're punchless. We are not triangle-less, though. Let's head to the watery side and hit the shops up. We can get, at the very least, the stuff on funky side, which would be good. Yeah, we can get that stuff. That's pretty good. And then... Not worth hitting those, because there's nothing we can't dive yet. There are two clear potions here. That could be good. Let's hope the shops are packing heat. Do we even check out the candy shop? Might be worth peeking at. Might be worth peeking the candy shop. Come on, Diddy. Let's get moving. Missing all of the basics. I would like a training move. That would be great. Severely limited. Okay, nothing of value here. I think that's a good omen. That implies that there's maybe a lot of options at Funky's. But quite frankly, all I need is like a banana or two, and then I can dump blueprints to get what I desire. Okay, Donkey's doing pretty good on the funds. Okay, we've got plenty of opportunities here to get something. And then we could always do Lighthouse on the other side if we want, although it feels like a waste considering... Okay, banana, that's good. A banana medal, come on, Funky. Come on, buddy, what are you doing? What are we doing here? Alright, we can work on Chunky's money problem. Okay, there's another banana. At the very least, we can dump blueprints too. At the very least, we can dump blueprints now to get into, whatever place. The level 3. I think we exit level, come back in. And then we go... We want to climb Lighthouse? It's 2 checks. 2 checks because we get Donkey Banana Medal. Let me check out this Discord notification really quick. Oh my gosh, it is EV Lover 2022. Welcome to the Discord. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. It is the place where you can hear about hundreds of beavers. You can watch hundreds of beavers with us in the future when we hit the last follower. That'll be the place to do it. Oh, I still don't have... Oh, I'm out of here. This sucks. Give me climbing, please. I'll pay you any amount of money. Alright. Let's dump blueprints. Let's go into factory. We'll get stuff in factory. That's what's in factory, stuff. Alright, dump the donkey blueprints. Helm is... we don't have bongos. We do have triangles, so we can do part of Helm. K. Rool is just lanky. That's pretty interesting. Alright. It's factory time. After all these years of waiting, we can go to factory. So back to level 7. What time is it? It's 8:51. We have 4 keys left, but we have a lot of moves now. We're starting to cruise a little bit. 2 in forest, 2 keys in forest, and there's a lot left to be explored in forest. I'm just hoping for some like hints or something. There's a lot open. If we did the mushroom side, I've ignored the mushroom side so far, so which isn't a surprise. How often are people ignoring the mushroom? It's like pretty much all the time. All right. I think we might. No, we certainly can't climb. We can't climb the reduction. I think we go for the tiny bananas here. And then we'll get like a couple of the chunky bananas going down. It's fine. We do have Strong Kong. We can do some stuff there. We'll get into R&D, which is nice. Actually, I've got we've got twirl, so we could do like, you get into the coconut gun little vault thing. Yeah, 3 out of 5 guns is pretty curious now that it's ringing, kind of ringing with me. Another medal. I haven't checked with Cranky if that would be a good game to play, but I only have 5 medals, so we're not even there yet. Oh, production's not even on yet. We've got sleepy production on our hands. What an absolute shame. A sham. A sham, whatever you want to call it. Things are feeling pretty fresh at work. I've got a new boss and a new grand boss. I got my first one-on-one today with the new boss, and that'll be, I know him, but he hasn't been my boss before, and we haven't interacted a whole bunch, so that'll be pretty fresh. Excited to have that happen. And we're doing good on our timeline for the quarter so far, so that's very exciting. But you gotta stay diligent. It's all about assessing those risks early. I'm a developer, a programmer, one might say, for those who don't know. I've got a couple years under my belt now, so not super green or anything. I like it. I like it quite a bit. I get to accomplish a bunch of small tasks that okay, let's find out if there's anything on foolish game. I don't need medals. Good check. You get to solve a lot of tasks in short succession. Succession. That's very satisfying for a brain that's like mine, that's kind of gamified. That's been through years of acquiring dopamine through solving tasks. Candy? I've had it up to here with you. Get back here. Get back here, Candy. You've practically wasted my trip to factory. What have I accomplished here? What have I accomplished here? I don't even know. I've gotten some nanners. Oh, I've made a mistake. Oh. Everybody look. Spooky Host has made another mistake. What's new? What is new in this world? Anything? When was the last time you saw something truly new? I think the AI stuff does feel a bit new. But is it new? It's kind of like the next evolution of just search. Been wanting to try using feeding an AI agent D&D notes, so I can basically make a D&D campaign specific search engine. Like that could be big time. Is there nothing here for me? Do I have to pull the lever, Kronk, in order to get what I desire? That seems to be the case. Well, at least we have tiny moves. We do have, at the very least, we have tiny moves. What do we do? Prod is off, yeah. Hey, grab. I have no hints. I have tiny moves. Yeah, I think we go to forest. There's a pretty nice quantity of stuff in forest, and an unexplored mushroom side. Like, I don't know if other people are tired about hearing about AI though. I hear about AI constantly because my workplace is pushing it to an aggressive degree. I think that much is pretty public. I don't know if it's a bad degree either. I think it is a pretty big wave of stuff to hop onto. I think it's pretty intense and pretty useful. I work in music, so I hope AI stays away from my line. I've wandered into a cop's gaze, and he stared longingly at me and tossed me into his cell. You work in music, so you hope AI stays away from your line of work. Yeah, I mean, it's already kind of not stayed away from your line. I mean, not exactly. Is it going to, like, teach people how to play instruments? I don't know. I don't. I think it might help with like tips. And then there's composing. Obviously, composing, it's a competitor. I don't know if you compose music. Problem is more AI. Yeah, to create steel music artwork. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if you did much creative, like making like new music and stuff. Ammo belt 2. Wow, what a blessing! What a gift you've given me. Such a great gift. All right, Diddy, come on. What do I do? It's Diddy, ledge, chunky. Nice. What was it? Banana Mel. I don't care about such a thing. You're more education, but that's also a giant problem. Yeah. Hey, look at that. I can't acquire this. I don't have the dang camera. That's great. That's so good. Socials are flooded with. Oh my God, Cat Waluigi, you've done it. After all these years, we have hit 150 followers. Everybody, we are going to be watching hundreds of beavers in the Discord together. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. Stay tuned. I will put a banner up once it's scheduled. I will put a banner up on the screen during the stream for like at least a week so people have a chance to hop in. And then, and I'll put a post there and I'll oh my God. C-Mels, thank you for following. This is unbelievable. Your kindness is unparalleled. I'll never be able to repay you for what you've done this day. This is truly incredible. What a milestone. You just love DK64 Randomizer. You would have followed if, is my thing on the screen? That is okay. You have no obligation. This is a gift you've given me, and I deeply appreciate it. We will now be watching hundreds of beavers in my Discord for free. If you're... This is not the most remarkable thing in the world. I'll tell you the truth. I've discovered that Hundreds of Beavers is a free movie on YouTube now. So it's more for the great benefit is getting to watch it maybe with a couple pals. So you do, very attentive. That's, that's okay. You don't. This is a leisure activity for you, I assume. So you would attend as much as you desire, right? Oh, we got some banging Mario Party music. Love to see it. That's great. That's great. What an uplifting morning. We've got 100. Now we're gonna have to figure out a new follower goal. What do we do? So we did let's see, what have we done? We did the the tier list stream. That was 50. What did we do at 100? Does anybody remember what we did at 100? Was that... Oh, I have to go over there for the first time. What was the 100 follower goal? I feel like that was a big, Was I gonna play something? Was that Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion? I think 100 followers was Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, which we did play. It was Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. Okay, very cool. So we've done a tier list, we've done a movie, and we've done a game. Well, you know what? Why don't we live in the present for a moment? Why don't we just live in the present and revel in the fact that we've gotten here in the first place? We don't need to be greedy and push on to the future. We can enjoy the now. We can enjoy the beavers in our presence. Why don't we just do that? Why don't we just enjoy what's in front of us? So that's what we're going to do. Well, you can do whatever you want. That's what I'm going to do. But I would be surprised if you reveled in the next goal more than I would, considering that I'm the runner of the stream, right? That would be a surprise. Alright, what do we got? Okay. No worries, Spike. We've simply got a banana on Check of Legends. I don't know if Check of Legends... Actually, Check of Legends 2 is definitely valid. Oh, we've got information. I desperately crave the information. Reroll. It could be Check of Legends 2. Could be Check of Legends. I can't climb. I can't climb. I'm fed up with these... with these... What color vial was it? I don't have a vial I'm looking for specifically right now. Or that I've seen. I will never forgive. Whoever decided to put climbing in the pool is somebody that I will never forgive for what they've done to my Donkey Kong 64 experience. It's such an inconvenience. I can't get up there. I can't go up the mushroom right now. No, I can. I have to do the chunky trick. And even then, I can only get up a little bit. Okay. Well, that gives me something. Even then, like, this is pretty limited, right? Okay. Simian Spring. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we've got... Alright. Well, there's a hint. Can we get to the... Any way we can... No, there's no way we're getting to that hint. We would have to do... Can we backflip? Up on top of a lantern, maybe? Maybe that's something we could do? We don't have diving yet, so we can't... Okay, what? Anything available? No. No, we can't get up there. I'm pretty positive. Alright. Let's give it one try. Maybe we could Diddy... Has anybody ever tried to Diddy back? No, that's too high. I'll tell you right now. That's way too high. Yes, that's astronomically high. No guitar. But we could go... Aztec's got some stuff. I will say, Aztec's got some stuff. We have coconut now. Coconut's on the path to a bunch of things. And, in addition... Oh, there's something left in aisles, too. Should I just check this really quick? Oh, I didn't... Did I not get Chimpy Charge? Oh, I got Simian Spring. That's right. It was the other useless Diddy move. My bad for getting them confused. I know that's very rude to Diddy Kong. Still no vines access. This is not logical. Alright, we could probably get like the chunky... No, we can't get the chunky banana medal. It's close though. Maybe we can? No diving. We can get in the tiny temple and then... And then what? What do we do after that? I don't know. We're just doing what we can in this cold, dark world to get a sense of progress. Maybe this guy will have the item we crave. It's fairy. That's not what we're looking for. Do I have a pearl? It doesn't matter. I don't have diving. No, fairies are different. No, fairies are... Actually, fairies could be interesting. We still haven't acquired candy yet. We still... Can't get that potion. That's a shared potion. We want that. But we need candy, but we can't do anything in factory. Oh. So many problems that we're dealing with right now. And I almost had a nice shot there, but I failed to finish the shot. Okay, let's head in here and see if we can get anything to give us a sense of progression here. Still have no information. I'm information poor. I have... What do I have? I have chunky. I have triangle. I can get in a scrap in the basement. I can get in a little scrap in the basement. I can collect Diddy colored bananas. Pops. Galleon... Without diving, Galleon's just really tough to get any progress. So what am I looking at here? Either a blue or a key or... Okay, that's not even... Oh. Caves? We have peanuts? No, I don't like that. We don't have Hunky Chunky. Don't have diving. There's something somewhere in Castle, but I don't think that's like enough to justify it. All I know is coconut's on the path to like everything. So do I just chase coconut checks? Is that what I do? What do I do with coconut? Oh, I don't have bongos. I'm going to... I'm going to go to castle. No, that's not it. Give me a number between 0 and 112. 45. 45. Very interested to see what this evolves into. But I could get on top of the dirt. I could get on top of roof dirt, and then I could not do anything with it. I have so many manas. I could go up here and see what's available. What do you have to share with me? Absolutely nothing. What a load of blessings you've brought upon me. You've selected Hano from Banjo-Tooie as your announcer for the next AP you join. Hey, Archipelago, right? That stands for Archipelago. Very cool. Very excited. I've been thinking about joining an Archipelago at some point. There's a Kingdom Hearts 2 option, right? I could do that. I could do Emerald. Seems like people have fun doing that. I don't know if I would stream it though. I don't know about the viewing experience for an Archipelago when everybody in the group chat's just kind of chatting. It's like hard to... It feels like it's hard to get a word in. Like when I watch... Yeah, 'cause there's just so many people in the chat. It feels like it would be very fun to do and not stream. And just like hang out. That could be a lot of fun. Okay, I'm chasing my coconut checks, and I have super duper. The one thing I have is slams. I'm slam rich. So there's checks we could do here, which is pretty cool. We could probably get donkey banana metal. Anything coconut feels good. And we have lanky. We could do the lanky little greenhouse. That's an exciting announcer. I think the best announcer possible would be the Pokemon Stadium announcer, the absolute goat of announcing. It's a one-hit wonder. That guy was great. I love Pokemon Stadium. Sorry, I'm checking my phone because it's technically work hours now, but I'm playing video games. But let's be clear here. I'm not breaking some kind of rule. I have expectations to deliver a certain quality and quantity of things, and if that gets done, well then I don't need to be there at 9 o'clock exactly. We have a mutual understanding and respect for each other. The company and myself, maybe. There's another banana, just what I wanted for Christmas. Thank you so dang much. And another banana, wonderful. Well, I might need that to get into Helm, so that's kind of neat. There's one potion in this whole place. What am I doing here? I could go for... What am I doing if I go to like a caves or something? What am I doing there? What moves am I using to accomplish a goal? Do I need to check a boss? Either way. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I've got lanky, I've got tiny moves, I've got lanky moves. So we can at least check a couple of these. Hopefully I run into this shared potion. That would be a miracle. We need it. Ah. A banana. I've been had. I've been absolutely bamboozled. What do I do now? How do I deal with the embarrassment that I feel? Anybody have any ideas? How do you... If you feel embarrassed and your brain keeps reminding you about the thing you did, how do you deal with that? I've had things that... Tiny interactions in grade school that haunt me to this day. And what I even tried once, like thinking to my brain, I was like, hey, thank you for telling me about this situation so that I learn from it and don't repeat my mistakes in the future. Please forget it now. I get it. I get it. I did the silly thing. You don't need to tell me anymore, brain. But oh, does it persist? My brain is so afraid. It's nice sometimes, but sometimes you're just like, I don't need to think about this right now. I'm not in danger of repeating my mistake. And I don't need to learn about it again through that same context. But I guess it's a nice defense mechanism. Your brain's just looking out for you. Ocean? There it is. Look at that. We've done what we've needed to do. Is this what we crave? Dang, it's not even telling me what I've acquired. It's diving. Everybody, we found diving and we've completed castle. We can now go into helm. This is big, guys. We've made progress. We're 1 hour and 44 minutes in. I don't know what a good time is for these settings, but I'll tell you, I've gotten no information. There are no hints to be found. It is difficult to find hints. Let's go ahead and just kill this guy. Find out what he's got. Because there is a clear potion hanging around an aisle somewhere. Oh, big stretch. Oh, it's the good stuff, man. It's the good stuff. I don't have vines. What do I do? 36. So once we get vines, we're in. I'm assuming this is like legal. I'm assuming this is legal in these settings because it's not like that's not how you beat the game. This is just getting into a level. That's kind of a tough jump though. I don't know if that's I don't know if I'm likely to achieve that actually. All right, so what do we do with diving? We can do I think with diving, we pretty much go to Galleon, because there's 2 shared potions in Galleon, and that looks pretty good.
Oh, a beaver! Oh my god! Oh no, not the beavers. Can't focus when I got the beavers. They're eating my house and chewing my crops and gnawing on my wood.
No, that's not a good thing to say. That is a bad thing to say. Let's try not to do that. Someone, morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks to the blessings of Cat Waluigi and C-Mel's and others, we've achieved our goal of hundreds of beavers. Stay tuned in the Discord for the momentous occasion. Or fairies? Could I get into... Could I deposit them, maybe? Maybe I could deposit them and get a shared potion. Which is something I want so very badly. Is more shared potions. I need these training moves. We're getting there. 4 keys. I believe it is the keys we need to get. And we know where some of them are. But we've got diving now. So we can do a few things. Let's go ahead and let's head over here and just scoop up. We can probably get Lanky Banana Metal. As well as, oh, it feels so good to dive. Feels so good to dive. We can change the water level. We can... we have many... We can do Hype Chest. That could be big. Hype Chest? What do you guys think? Galleon is our playground now. We have everything at our disposal. All the tools that are at our fingertips. First, I'm going to get this this nice free check. Gonna forget about this side for a little bit and then go over there. What is hype chest? Have I not done hype chest in that long? There's a there's a little mechanic in this game. So the randomized pool of items. So all of the places that normally have. Oh, I've gotten tilted. All of the places that normally have stuff that's interesting are randomized in the pool. So what they did, the brilliant developers at DK64 Randomizer.com, is they took this room that I will show you over here that has 5. Normally you have to go to the mermaid and the mermaid's like, hey, all of my precious pearls, or my precious pearls have been taken. Like, please go get them, and I'll give you a golden banana. But here, they replace the pearls and the golden bananas with randomized things. So you find, instead of finding the pearls in the treasure chest, you find the pearl, you have to find one pearl, and you can find it somewhere else. But that means, since the pearls have been replaced, there is a room with 5 things inside of it. There is a room with 5 whole things inside of it that you can explore, and you can get the 5 things. So it's a very dense room, and in a level in which I have practically no information about what I'm trying to get. Well, this room is very useful, isn't it? Because I can get 5 things in a short amount of time. Please give me this banana. Please clap. That's the most political I'll ever get on the stream, I promise. Okay. Alright, here we go. We've got another banana. So this is the hype chest. We're in it right now. That would normally be a pearl, but instead it was a golden banana. And we've got 4 treasures yet to unveil. And we're looking for the 3 potions that are still here. We want a clear potion. We've got a fake golden banana. I've been hoodwinked once again. Get a peek over there. That's a banana. That's a hint. We've got information, people. This is valuable. Our only hint is currently coconut to everything. Galleon, tiny hint. Strong Kong is past the key 3. Thank you so much. How much Strong Kong? Oh, okay. That's just the one in Forest. That's just the one in Forest that I can't take a picture of yet. I don't know if I need golden bananas anymore, I'll be quite frank. And that's a medal? This is a useless hype chest. This is extraordinarily disappointing. My day is ruined and my disappointment is immeasurable. As Review Bra says. I believe he's only said it once, actually. I don't wanna speak for him like that. Has anybody tried the new fries at Chick-fil-A? I don't know if you guys have heard the controversy, but they've added pea starch to the outside of their fries, supposedly in order to increase the crispiness. But some are saying it's actually creating a barrier that stops flavor from getting in, so that the fries actually taste pretty stale now, thanks to this new development. You've watched his video on how bad they are, yeah. I want to give him a shot before I don't want to blindly accept what Review Bra says, but at the same time, if I'm going to blindly accept what anybody says, I think Review Bra is the guy, right? The most trustworthy source of news available. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. What a disaster. I'm going to get banana medals while I'm here. I really need to get stuff. I'm trying to get on this, but not do the pad. There we go. Although I guess I don't need to get the Diddy one. We're flush with Diddy golden or colored banana opportunities here. Man, I kind of want to finish this, but it's like 9:21 already. We'll keep it going for now. I'm having fun. We're having fun. We're hanging out. I appreciate everybody hanging out. I hope you're having a good time. I'm having a good time. We have a couple instruments, so we could do some 5-door ship stuff. Candy doesn't have anything for us. We can get we could probably finish up the Diddy banana medal here. So that's good. Oh, boss doors. That's right, there's boss doors that we can get. We need to remember that. There are checks here that aren't normally here. And I desperately need these. I need them so much. I've missed 5 bananas. I think it'll be okay. I think we'll be fine. We could technically we could get a lot of bananas from Drunky Chunky. Okay, hint door. What mysteries do you hold? Another fairy. Maybe I should deposit those just in case. Maybe I should deposit those. Come on, get in there. Come on, Lanky. Go for it, champ. Alright, I'm being chased by a little spider. That's... I don't know if I like that very much. Alright, what have we got? We've got information. Oh, wood blessing. We've gotten information. I guess there could be more info in Japes in those places we've already completed. That's an option. Aztec Chunky Hint. Here we go. Please give me some good information. Aztec Tunnels 1 potion. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. What a blessing you've been. What an absolute boon you've granted upon me. I'll herald your positive traits for decades to come for what you've done for me. Yes, we skipped a boss door on the other side. At least one. We could do a couple 5-door ships. We can do this submarine. I don't believe there's a door down here, but we can do tiny submarine. I don't know what Mini Monkey's on the path to. I am starting to feel like I'm getting wrecked. Like, I know what I can do, but there's no efficiency here. There's a distinct lack of efficiency. Potion, baby. Yes! Yes, it's potion time. Alright, this is one of 3.
Welcome to bonus
Insane stash snatch once again. We've gotten it twice. They're trying to stall me for time. They want me to be late for work. That's what the DK64 developers want from me. Randomizer, not the actual DK64 developers. I don't think we have any DK64 developers that work on the randomizer. I don't think that's the case. Wouldn't that be crazy if we did though? Wouldn't that just be something else? But who do you think knows more about DK64 randomizer at this point? Do you think it's... or DK64 code at this point? Do you think it is the, do you think it's the randomizer developers? Or do you think it's the developers? Question for the ages, that's what I would say. Our scholars will be debating it for centuries. Millennia, perhaps. The history books will tell of the great debate we've had. And how it heralded in an era of calamity. And dissent. This is a long minigame. It's quite a long minigame. But we're making it happen, people. We've gotta commit. I haven't finished a seed in 1,000 years, so it'd be really good if I finish one. But I should check Slack. I should definitely check Slack and see if anybody needs anything from me. I'm seeing nothing. It's Friday. Bongos. We've acquired the DK move. Not the shared move. That means we can do stuff with bongos. That's pretty neat. Let's go ahead and there's a boss door back here actually. We've got diving now. We can get it. We don't need really... oh, okay. It's the actual boss door. That's unexpected. Okay. What did we say we were gonna do? Yeah, we can hit these pads. Do at least a couple of these and see what's going on. Bongos. Alright. And sacks. There's 2. We could take the bongos back to a couple places, but it really is these shared moves that we need to make any real sort of progression. Got triangle. I've got a lot of instruments. Everything except guitar. And guitar would get me into the back of Aztec, which would be incredible. It would be such a blessing to be there. This is tiny, I believe. 2 checks here, but it's not like we could take a picture of the ferry anyways. It's DK. It's DK. I was wrong. I've misled all of you. And I'm afraid I'll never be able to truly express my regret over such a thing. So I hope you'll find it in your heart to Forgive a poor streamer like me. Just rattling off whatever's at the top of his brain to provide entertainment. Alright, what do we got here? Can we peek into another section of the ship? No, we can't. Not as long as this big spider ass is in our face. Whoa, my language. More apologies. I'm just kidding. I'm allowed to swear. You can't stop me. Just try and stop me. Have we found it? Have we located the second potion? Oh my god. Here it is. We've done it, guys. We're on the right track, people. We're doing what we need to do. Peril Path Panic. This game's panicking about the prospect of me finishing it. Now that I've found the other shared potion, what will it do? The adventure itself is going to perish once I complete it, and then it won't have any existence anymore. No wonder it's trying to stop me with all of its various challenges. But joke's on them. I'm playing this game to fight through the challenge, so it's actually feeding me and encouraging me to complete it, thereby minimizing its existence. Wow. Well, guys, we've got barrel throwing. We've acquired a big shared move in barrel throwing. We can now do things that require that. That's going to open up aisles a bit. We can find perhaps that last potion there. And everything is required in aisles, so I think that might actually be the next step after this. We go around aisles there. But first, let's check out this other 5-door ship. I don't want to spend too much time in Galleon now because I don't have any more information, right? I don't have too much more information. I've already gotten kind of lucky. I was desperate before, but now I'm flush with possibilities. Alright, here we go. Alright, see what the fairies got. That's a melon. I didn't want that anyways. Didn't need that. Okay. I can finish Tiny's banana medal before I leave. Get your spider booty out of my face. There it is. We've got it, folks. Alright. Can we peek? I don't know. I'm extreme. Okay, there's a banana. I think we take it. Alright, we've got... Now we've got some things we can work with. Let us go ahead. Now, remember, information is big, so we're going to check the dirt. We're going to observe the dirt and see if we learn anything that is valuable for us to know. We've gotten stuck on the awning. What a shame. Nothing. Okay, that's good news. That's very good news. We are hoping that it is, in fact, this check. This is what we want. Boulder triangle shared potion. Come on, baby. Climbing, please. That's a blueprint. That's okay. What if we go to Japes and do the trombone ad? What if we did that? What would happen then? What would we learn if we did that? We could use Hunky Chunky too, that would be good. Oh, and we need to... Oh, this is the wrong place, but it actually works pretty well because we can do this. We can go here and we can play the bongos. Alright. That's a banana medal. Have we gotten anything else that we can use in... No, we still need grab, really, to get... Grab or climbing to get the other side going. In factory. Let's go ahead and check out Fairy Island. Maybe with 6 fairies we can bargain with the banana fairy queen and acquire something. Help us progress on this journey. Don't you know that we need it? We need it so bad. Something to help keep us going. A potion! Gang, we found it. It was on the fairies. How did I know it would be on the fairies? I didn't. I was just hoping. No, that's not it. Wait. How many fairies do you need? I just got a banana fairy. How many do I need? What? Do I need 8? Oh, that's... Oh, exit and re-enter? Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, well, I've gotten another... Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not used to having that in the pool. I'm a season 3 guy, you know? Just don't have to usually worry about that. Okay. Let's see what we got. I'd accept vines. Climbing. Not an instrument upgrade would be pretty good. Not homing, not sniper. None of that. Climbing. Oh, we've done it, folks. We found climbing. We've found climbing. Now we can go to the other half of the factory if we want. We can do quite a few things. But I think the best place to go... Wait a minute. There's 4-way of the hordes in Forest. Do we want the information? I don't know. I think maybe we do a quick run around factory, is what I would say. I think that would be good. It is 9:34. Holy boy. Thank you for your advice. We've got almost all the training moves now. We just need ding dang vines. Camera shockwave would be big. I would love camera shockwave. I could get information with camera shockwave, and doesn't this just illustrate how important information is when you're going throughout your life? Is there a boss door over there? Is there a boss door by Snide? Oh, look at this. I'm climbing. Oh, that's so nice. It's so nice to climb again. I wouldn't mind climbing in real life again. That could be fun. Get out of here. It's a fun activity. If you've never done indoor climbing, I would recommend that activity. It's a fun challenge. You get really sore forearms, for example. You could, okay, there's nothing here. Well, I could get, some tiny stuff. I used to, back when I was working in the South Side, there's a climbing gym very close by, and I would go every day after work. And, got better at climbing for sure, but I didn't reach the greatest of heights, but that's okay. It was a hobby. I wasn't super competing or anything. I went to a little tournament once, but I kind of just did a qualifier was all I did. Oh, there's something up there for me. That's pretty cool. Not to downplay that. That was fun. Climbers know how to have a good time, though. I'll tell you what. They threw some pretty good parties, like at the climbing gym, where they did fun like climbing games, where they'd stack these like egg carton crates, no, milk crates on top of themselves. I think that's what we're looking for. And you'd put one on the ground and stand on it, and then you had to stack as many as you could vertically while standing on top of them. So you had to plant them under yourself. But you're on a bungee, so if you fell, you just like, just be like suspended in the air. But it was fun to see people try and like get as high as they could. Progressive slam 1, 3, 4, 7, and 8. This is a mess. This is an absolute mess. I don't know if I'm going to finish this or not. Like, the hints are coming so late. Like, normally I kind of work on them as I go through. But since they're coming so late, I'd have to, like, recall where I've gotten everything, which is... That's a huge pain in the ass, quite frankly, to try and do such a thing. Yeah, this is a journey. I can do this, but now I'm like, okay, I've got 3 things. Oh, there's information. We love information. I'm fighting desperately for the smallest amount of information. Wrecked can be deceptively long. I've been deceived. Ah, that was a bad angle. It's okay. It is okay, people. Don't worry. I know you might be concerned, but you don't need to be concerned about me. I'm just playing a silly video game about monkeys. Alright, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna do it this time. We've done it. I told you the truth. I hope that helped build up. Joe Bro, hey man, great stream, keep it up, from YouTube. Thank you so much. I appreciate that encouragement greatly. I can't accomplish this, right? Even with, can I accomplish this with Toro? I can accomplish this with Twirl. That's what I believe right now. I think I could do that. It's tricky though. This is a... Okay, I can't be wasting my time doing that though. I've gotta put pedal to the metal. Thank you very much, Joe Bro. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're enjoying the rising and the donking. We love the spirit of rise and donk here. The idea of getting up and pushing yourself to your limits. Is there any world in which I make that? No, I don't know if I could do this actually. Cat Waluigi, you just have to float through the air and climb up trees. Yep. I think that's right. But I don't know if that's actually possible. I haven't tried that specific check out of logic before. And when I'm already so pressed for time, well, am I really pressed for time? I've already expressed that the consequences of not being at work right now are pretty low. I'm not under any contract to go immediately. Maybe I'm not pressed for time. Maybe I should just relax and appreciate where we're at right now and what we're doing. I'm gonna do that. So everybody take a moment to appreciate your surroundings and the world you're living in. Maybe that'll be good. You don't have to do it though. I can't tell you what to do. I can suggest things that you can do if you would like to do it, but there's no implicit contract between us that you're required to do the things that I suggest. And vice versa. Of course. Okay, boss door up there. I appreciate that my cat is sitting on my lap instead of my work laptop. That's big. You know, cats, they can be feisty. They can take control. Cats, they have that capacity. All right, we've gotten something there. I don't want to do a bunch of stuff without information. That's the big problem here. I only want to do easy checks, which is also like the likely. It's most likely that an easy check would have stuff. But oi. Still don't have grab. Let's go get Diddy here, of course. So I can't turn on production. I do have climbing. Okay, here we go. We found a potion, guys. We found one of the potions in factory. We're going to get it out of logic. As a good DK64 player does. Am I a good DK64 player? That's a great question. I think, had I applied myself a little bit more, I could have gotten a higher seed in the beta bracket for the big tournament. But as soon as I realized I wasn't going to make it in the main tournament, I kind of didn't finish out my seeds. I'd say at that time I was probably top 75, maybe. But I'm probably less now. Baboon Balloon. Probably less than that now. That's okay, we're having fun playing. We've talked about this. We don't need to tread this ground again. We're having a great time playing Donkey Kong 64 for the 64. Punch, nothing there. We could try this free door. That could be big. That's candy. We found candy cone. Does anybody remember what we're supposed to do with candy? I don't. I don't remember what to do with candy. I think there was maybe a shared potion in Aztec. That sound right? A shared potion in Aztec? With candy? That feels right. That rings a bell. Alright, so now that we found candy and 2 potions, what's left? Either grab or blast, and then... And what about Galleon? What do we... We've got 1 shared potion in Galleon. We still need vines in order to get... We're still looking for the shared potions. We need vines, and a slam would really hit the spot. Not a slam, a shockwave. Alright, shared potion. Is this vines? Grab ropes. We found vines, guys. Things are escalating very quickly. All the pieces have been put in place. The dominoes have been stacked against one another. So now that we have climbing. What's left in Aztec? We have a blue. We had two ways of the horde. There's a key somewhere here. There's a key hidden for us in Aztec. We simply must find it. Might as well, I guess, clear out what we can. Like, what if it's at the beginning here? Like, what if we just, like, use diving and find it, and then we're just done with, Aztec. Wouldn't that be good? I think that might be good if we do that. So, that's what we're going to try and do. Let's clear out the tiny temple. See if there's anything we can... See if there's any progress that we can achieve. And then, if we don't make progress there, what we could do is, what else could we do? We could, I'm not getting the tiny metal, that doesn't matter. Or maybe it does matter, but I don't think it matters. We could go to Isles to try and get that. No, we're done with Isles. Isles is done. We don't need to do vines there. There's some galleon checks that we can do with vines, like 1 or something. That thing is so big I couldn't even see it. We can go to Helm. Okay, there's a hint. Fungi Diddy hint. What do we got? Oh, we can also do Factory Hint Door Arcade Rooms Way of the Horde. Thank you. I've already learned that. You've added nothing to my life. Confirmation that I need candy, but I knew that because I got vines from candy. So yes, you've added nothing. You've enriched me, not even the slightest. You haven't enriched me at all. But I don't hold it against you. I don't hold it against you, hint, because you did try to give me something. Isn't that very nice? It was a great gesture to give me hint. I just wish it would have been more timely, but how could you know? You were there waiting for me, and I didn't. It was I who didn't seek you out, right? That's my bad hint. I hope you'll accept my forgiveness. No, my apologies. I hope you'll give me forgiveness. Although maybe you could have left to come find me if it was that important to give me such a hint. Maybe you could have done that, but instead you waited in the tiny claptrap room. A bold choice. What if I never showed up? What if I never found a hint that led me to you? Then all of your effort would have been for nothing. You could have been doing something else while I was coming to come and find you, but it's okay. We'll make it somehow. We will reconcile ourselves at a later date. Unfortunately, I think I have to get this guy just in case there's something on the arena. It would be cool to have coconut for this occasion, but I don't have it. Oh no. Okay, we're good. Don't panic. We can get this vulture without too much effort. Yes. We'll take the blueprint. I just don't know what I don't think we need any more golden bananas. Alright, so now I think we leave. I don't think we need this. I don't think we need golden bananas. That's my opinion. Okay. Let's get out of here. I'm going to check Slack again. I have to keep checking Slack, I'll be quite frank. Just in case, what if my team needs me? I've got an obligation to my team, right? I've got a contractual obligation to my team, right? Vines. So we go to Helm, I think, and we go for like a key, and maybe guitar or rocket barrel. Actually, there's a lot of Diddy moves left, and there's a chunky move. There's great riches to be had, I think, in Helm. And we have both bongos and triangle. So, oh, I've bumped my mic. Sorry if that gave you an unpleasant sound. All right, what's the order here? We've got Donkey, Chunky, nothing there. Let's scope out the situation before we go gung-ho here, right? Scope out the situation. A saxophone will lead us to treasure. Go ahead and take care of this. Get this chunky move. Punch would be very good. Or pineapple. We've got punch. That's good. Punch gets us stuff. Particularly, it gives us some galleon options, which are good. We don't have rocket barrel, so we can't do the Diddy. Is it Diddy? Hideout Helm's on the path to key 7. So it could be punch on the path to key 7. There's another banana. We don't know what's at the end of Helm. I think we go and I think we do Helm, probably. Am I actually going to finish this? I should write that I'm going to be a little bit late today. Give me a second. One moment. Look, if I need to, I can make it up on the weekend. That's fine. But I don't need to. I've explained this. It's okay. What meetings do I have? I just kind of want to finish this. I don't have a specific obligation until 12:30. It's okay. Let's do these mini games. We're having a good time. I'm having a good time hanging out with you guys. Feel free to answer the question of the day, by the way, which we haven't talked about in a while. What is something you're proud of that you don't get to talk about too much? I would love for you guys to brag. Please do so. Secret hobbies and things you've built up and chiseled over the years. The things you've put in great effort into, I want to know. Trying to think of what... You're not judging me for gaming past 9? I appreciate that. Well, I'm kind of trying to convince myself. Trying to convince myself that it's good. And I believe it is good, but... You know, you gotta... I'm also an adult, so I gotta be careful about playing video games during work hours sometimes. I think it's okay. I'm in very good standing with my company. That's what I believe. That's what they've told me, and if it's not true, then... Well, then there's some stuff we have to sort through. I probably should have gotten some feedback earlier if that's the case. Very important to set those kind of expectations and provide that kind of feedback as early as possible so you have an opportunity to amend it. You don't want to be... It's hard to snap out of the reality that you live in and get a third-party perspective, a bird's eye view of yourself while you're in yourself, right? That's pretty tough, so... Early feedback, well, that's key, and that's an absolute blessing. So if my company's not telling me that I'm doing a poor job when I think I'm doing a good job, well, while that might be on both of us, it would be, how am I going to figure that out on my own, right? I need help. I need somebody to tell me. We've got hard, stealthy Snoop. What an absolute disaster to receive. This is not what I wanted for Christmas. Fortunately, it's not Christmas. It's certainly not Christmas if I'm doing this. Although I guess there's nothing that would prohibit me from doing this on Christmas. From playing this game on Christmas. I didn't, but I could. there's a world where I would play Donkey Kong 64 Randomizer on Christmas. Probably not. I'd be surprised if I streamed on such a day when I'm obligated to spend time with family, for example. Please don't turn around. Please don't turn around. Oh my god. Is this the run? Is this the... No, we've picked the wrong path. Get out of here. We picked the wrong path, but I think we're okay. I think this guy... I think we gotta go this way. What are you going to do? What's your next move? Reveal your secrets to me right now. Tell me your deepest, darkest secret, Crocodile Man. It'd be pretty weird if a cop came up to you and told you their deepest, darkest secret. You would question why they've told you such a thing. You'd be like, are you trying to express vulnerability to me in order to get me to tell you my secrets, and then you would apprehend me? Is that what you're doing, Mr. Cop? Or maybe you'd think... What else would you think? Maybe you'd think that, maybe you'd think they're loony or something. Maybe you'd think they're nice. I don't know. What would you think if a cop came up to you and told you their deepest, darkest secret? Maybe you'd think it was a joke. That'd still be odd, though. Pretty weird to tell people... I don't know if I'd advise telling people your deepest, darkest secret while you're on the clock. In general. I don't think that's a good idea. That's your PSA for the day. While you're on the clock, do not tell people your deepest, darkest secret. That's what I would say. So if you've taken nothing else today, you could take that. Take that helpful nugget of wisdom, and perhaps it'll enrich your life in one way or the other. For me, I don't feel like I was in danger of doing such a thing, and quite frankly, I doubt you were as well, but... You never know. I mean, work is kind of the... It's kind of the school of adulthood, right? You get comfortable, and you're not usually there for 18 years or whatever. 13. 12. There's 12 grades, plus kindergarten. And then if you did preschool, it's 14. But, you know what I'm saying. Perhaps you get very comfortable. Well, look at this. We've gotten a key. We've gotten key 4. We can't get that Diddy potion, but we know where it is. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Okay, no K rule yet. We lack 3 keys still, but we're getting there. Do we go for the keys? We would need... I believe we need guitar for another key. I think caves is our next best possibility for getting these... Well, what white potions do we need? Forest is the future. I believe forest is the future. Has anybody replied to me at work and told me that it is okay for me to be a little late this morning? No, but perhaps they're also a little late this morning, which would bring me great comfort, because I would feel like I'm in company. Because when you do something that you don't feel incredible about, maybe you and I feel fine about this, but when you do something you're unsure about, it's easier to feel sure about it when you have other people that are doing the same thing, right? It is certainly easier to feel that way. So maybe that's what I desperately crave, is just somebody to be also late for work, potentially being on a stream, playing Donkey Kong, playing silly monkey game while they could be at work. Maybe. But that was some serious rambling. I haven't rambled like that in quite a time. I don't really consider myself an excellent rambler by any means, but maybe I should rethink that. Maybe I'm good at rambling when I don't expect a response, right? Sometimes when I talk to people, I'm trying to figure out what to talk about. I think I don't have a lot to talk about because I second guess whether it would be interesting for them to hear. And I think other people feel more comfortable just like talking about whatever the thing is. I think I'm getting better at that though. It's okay. There are people that are interested in what I have to say, I think that's true to a degree. But I I definitely wouldn't just consider myself a good rambler off the top of my head. My grandma's in the hospital, and I went to go visit, and she's not like in much of a talking mood with the state she's in, and I had to go visit a bunch, and I was like, I don't even know what to like say. It's like obviously the basics, checking in and like, you know, talking about like the latest news and things, but like I couldn't just like sit there and, you know, just shoot off ideas and entertain by chatting and standing there. That's a difficult thing to do. Some people are really good at it though. Some people can just talk about themselves to other people all day. But I don't know, it just makes me second guess like why. Like obviously you probably have some interest in me if you're talking to me. Because otherwise you would try to escape the conversation as soon as possible. Unless you were obligated to speak with me, but why would you be obligated to speak with me? We'd have to be at some kind of engagement, some kind of activity that would require communication. Perhaps mandated by some form of organization of human beings. And then at that point, maybe you would have interest in me because your interest would lie in your obligation, right? I don't know what I'm accomplishing here. I really don't know what I'm accomplishing here with this speech, but I hope you're learning something. I hope I'm learning something. Today, I hope that you all learned something that you hold very important to you. I hope you gained something that you can take with you for the rest of your life. That would be good, probably. Unless you learned something bad, maybe. Maybe that's not good. Maybe I should actually clarify my wish for you. I wish that you would learn something that is useful and joyful that you can take with you for the rest of your life. That would be good. Or neutral. Useful and neutral. Maybe that would be good. Or maybe even something useful that's like slightly uncomfortable or not that great, but you can use it. You might get a lot out of that, so maybe that's something that would be a long-term blessing, but a short-term uncomfortable thing, and maybe that's okay. It's okay to be a little bit uncomfortable. When you get up to rise and donk, well, that's a little uncomfortable. You gotta get out of bed. Get out of a cozy place. I don't know how you guys consider your bed, but for me, the bed is it's a haven of safety and cleanliness. I like to be clean when I get into bed, and I like to... It's just the place you return to where you can experience some relaxation, but obviously to different people the bed is a different thing. Imagine if you had insomnia, for example. Maybe the bed would be a place of great stress, because Japes Lowlands is on the path to Key 8. Well, I've already achieved getting Key 8, so I need the camera. That's what I need. I need the ding-dang camera, which I could find here. There's a world in which I find it here. What the hell was I rattling on about? What was I talking about? Maybe it doesn't even matter. Maybe it doesn't matter. We were talking about learning things, potentially bad things, short-term, long-term blessings, information. AI robot overlords? No, probably not that. I don't think we talked about that. That would be news to me if we talked about that, but I don't think that's the case. What are we gonna do with this guy? Let's give him the old sax axe. That's what we could call it. What do we got here? We've got a pearl. We can go visit the mermaid now. See how the mermaid is doing. Check in with our old pal. I don't know if I'd classify the mermaid as an old pal. We do go to visit sometimes, but usually only in the most trying of situations. Usually you don't seek out the mermaid. Unless you feel like you do have to seek out the mermaid because of the time commitment required to get to the mermaid. You've got to do a couple things first. I mean, you've got to get all the requirements, and that can take a while. So you usually aren't seeking out the mermaid unless it's a situation that requires some level of dedication. And when you have some information, when you have a stake in the mermaid game, there's Chimpy Charge. We found another one of the moves. But there are 2 keys here. There's another key which we haven't discovered the location. Where could it be? Where do you guys think it could be? There's a banana. This banana's not what we need to... It's 10. It's 10 o'clock, folks. I have not completed the seed yet. What an absolute disaster. What are we going to do? We're gonna trudge on. Isn't that the spirit of Rise and Donk? It's persevering in the face of... What doesn't Rise and Donk represent? That's the question we gotta ask ourselves now. I've assigned so many meanings to this that it's... Maybe it lacks meaning now. No, I think you get it, Rise and Donk. You understand the spirit? I understand the spirit. It's what we're talking about. It's the New Year's resolution. It's not the New Year's resolution because we don't give up Rise and Donk. No, we don't do that. But we do pause it when things get busy. We certainly pause it when things get busy because that's just how it goes. This is not... I'm gonna be quite frank. It's not the biggest priority that I have in my entire life. And you gotta have priorities. If you don't have priorities, then you don't have direction, right? If you don't have a hierarchy of things you value, then you might be quite lost. And you might end up in paralysis just trying to figure out what you do. Unless you value things so little that you ignore all of the priorities. But if you don't have priorities, then there's nothing to ignore. Well, that's tricky. What do we do about that? I don't know. B-Student Gaming, we've got the priorities. We've got the priorities. Thank you. Thank you for being so transparent here. We've got 1, family, 2, brownies, 3, randomizers, 4, work. Trying to formulate an opinion on that. But maybe you didn't ask for an opinion. Maybe I don't need to give you an opinion on that. Maybe you just wanted to share without a judgment, right? And what would it be if do you want an evaluation of your priorities, or do you just want me to say, that's nice? I don't want to do that without consent. That could be so rude. Who am I to tell you anything about your priorities? I'm just some guy on the internet. Just some ding-dang guy on the internet. What do I know? What do I know? Those are S-tier priorities. You're telling me, I like that. You're telling me that confidence, you'll get a lot out of that. If you're that confident in your priorities, you're gonna have a lot of great brownies in your life. You ever had brownies with like butterscotch chips in them? That's really good. Yeah, the cool like hip mini golf place I went to last night had these so if you guys don't know, Pittsburgh has like deep Polish roots. So we have like pierogies all over the place. And I went to this like this new, fun mini golf kind of mini game like place last night for date night with my wife, and I got pierogi spring rolls. And there were spring rolls basically with mashed potatoes on the inside, and it was absolutely delightful. But I'd say the best part is that it came with gravy. And now it was so good that I want to dip a regular... You don't really see gravy all over the place, but it makes me want to dip a pierogi, like a regular pierogi, in gravy. So the next time I crack open a box of Mrs. T's, probably going to put some gravy on it, as long as I can find some gravy. For the love of God, please give me something. I've ventured throughout all of forest, and I haven't acquired what I desire. What do we do? Question of the day from B-Student Gaming. And the question of the day was, what are you proud of that you don't get a chance to talk about much? 2 things. B-Student Gaming was once in a commercial with Ray Lewis. I would love for you to elaborate on that if you would be willing. That's incredible. And he once held the world record time for a level of dust force. I also don't know what dust force is, so if you'd care to share about that, that would be pretty neat. I'm once again going to check work. Perhaps I'm paranoid. Perhaps I'm putting on more of a facade than I'm telling you guys, right? Perhaps. Maybe that's the case, I don't know. Dust Force is a game where you play as a guy dusting. Oh, like literally dusting. That's still, somebody's gotta do it, right? Otherwise everything would be very dusty. I'm going to go back literally dusting. Okay, so my follow-up question is going to be, obviously, do you feel like your dusting skills have translated into real life now? Now that you've become an expert as dusting in the game? I suppose I could ask myself if my short amount of time playing pressure washing simulators helped me become a better pressure washer. Why did I go to Aztec? What am I accomplishing here? Dusting was your favorite chore growing up. That's nice. It's a good chore. It's a good chore. Where was I going? Galleon. Galleon's level 1. That's where I've made my mistake. But I don't know where to go. Because I don't have enough hints. I don't have the hints. What am I supposed to do? I was just in Galleon. Actually, no. There's stuff I can do in Galleon. I know there's stuff I can do in Galleon. I've acquired items to let me progress. And there are things that I can do that require a little effort, but not a lot. So that I can feel confident doing them and not wasting my time. Oh, I'm about to finish my entire coffee here. That's pretty rare to finish my whole coffee on stream. I gotta be careful. If I go too fast, I might disappear. You never know. My dog is awake. I'm not sure if she has to go to the bathroom or if my wife is awake. Because my dog gets an incredible amount of elation when my wife wakes up. I also like when my wife wakes up because she's wonderful to interact with. However, I also am glad when she's asleep because then she gets to enjoy the restfulness of sleep. But I don't think my dog understands that it's good for my wife to get some good sleep, you know? I'd say my dog has less empathy than most human beings. But maybe more empathy than other dogs. Not all the other dogs, but some other dogs. Good empathy for a dog. Good empathy for a dog. She's a good dog. Very photogenic, this dog. She, unbelievably photogenic, actually. Fool! That Wrinkly just called me a fool, but I thought we had a good relationship. Although somebody calling you a fool doesn't necessarily mean that you've been betrayed in any way. Somebody who cares very much for you could call you a fool because you need to know. The worst part of being a fool would to not know that you were a fool. Knowing you're a fool and being a fool, well, that's not so bad. That's not so bad at all. You can deal with that. You can learn and you can accept, and maybe you can live in some amount of ignorant bliss. But not knowing you're a fool and being a fool, that's a little bit rough. So maybe Wrinkly cares about me very much, and I appreciate that. I'm glad that over the last year, it's my affiliate anniversary, by the way. I didn't realize that until Eevee Lover 2022 told me. It's my affiliate anniversary, so we've had like subscribers ability and ads and stuff for a year now. That was a pretty big milestone I was excited about. It felt like something that's not, you know, it's not like an auto thing that you get. Like it implied that I have to be somewhat entertaining, which brought me some self-confidence and joy. And I know it wasn't just family and friends, because I do have family and friends here, but I also have people that have become friends and acquaintances just through the internet, so that's pretty cool. Come on, baby. No, it's not. Okay, whatever. So that felt quite good, and I like the affiliate because we can have cool emotes and stuff. And we love cool emotes. Get out of my face. Get out of here. I'm scraping the dirt off of the ground, trying to find a semblance of a training move here. Alright, come on. Alright, anything here? Okay, not that. That's good. We can do Drunky Chunky. We can do Drunky Chunky, and then we could do the Mermaid. We could do the rest of the 5-door ship. Galleon's pretty open to us. I haven't checked any bosses. I haven't checked a single boss. Maybe that'll bite me in the butt, but I hope not. That would be, if I got bit in the butt, I would feel discomfort. And I generally try to avoid that. But sometimes I don't try to avoid it. I mean, you're certainly not achieving a great amount of comfort at the gym. I've even tried my hand at a cold shower or two in my life. It does give you a little bit of a rush. A little bit of a rush, but... I don't know if it's cracked up as much as some people make it out to be. Oh my god, I'm literally about to die in Donkey Kong 64. That is... I'd say that's an achievement in itself. Dying in this game. It's not something you commonly do, but... I've ignored my health for too long. But how many people in this life ignore their health for the goals they set in front of them? It's not the most uncommon thing. It can happen to anybody. There's another banana. L-Rock has made something truly cursed here. I'm 2 hours and 45 minutes in. I haven't done a stream like this in quite some time. Is there another boss door back there? I think there might be. The other on guard door, I think that leads to a boss. That's a check. Then we check the mermaid, and we've lowered the water level so we can do the rest of the 5-door ship. And try and get this last clear potion. Yes, I'm correct. There's donkey bananas back here? What a third melon. That's what we've acquired. We've acquired a third melon. I don't know if that counts. I don't think that actually is what we're looking for. I think that's just an extra thing. Speaking of ignoring health, B-Student Gaming had their regular doctor's appointment yesterday, and Doc said, doing good, just try to eat healthier. What does that mean? So you immediately went to the bakery next door and bought some pie. Well, good for you. What kind of pie? I'm very curious. Try to eat healthier. That's interesting for a doctor to say that. What does that mean to that doctor? People have different ideas of what is healthy, right? Chocolate oatmeal pie, that's very rich. That is extremely rich. But it sounds a little textured too. That's kind of nice, right? With the oatmeal? Something to cut through. Or was the crust made out of oatmeal? I assume it was the crust, yes. There probably wasn't... Need to lower your cholesterol, I see. I wish you best of luck in that. I've been raising my cholesterol by eating tons of eggs. But that's nothing new. That's nothing new at all. It's just good protein, man. Crust is normal, is oatmeal and chocolate chunks with a chocolate drizzle on top. Okay, so it is textury. That's pretty cool. That's great. I guess I've never heard of an oatmeal crust for a pie before. Granted, I've never heard about an oatmeal filling for a pie, so... Both of those are... Oh, I've forgotten to do the triangle. I have forgotten to play the triangle. What a disaster. What are we going to do? Oh, we're going to go back and we're going to do it. It's kind of like oatmeal chocolate chip cookie dough. That is very sweet. Sweet and rich. I'm glad you got to have that pie experience. That's pretty cool. Alrighty. Let's try this again. Wait a minute. We know where 2 keys are, right? Yes, we know where 2 keys are. We need Shockwave. That's what we're trying to do. Is we're trying to get camera Shockwave, which is super cursed because I could have just had that at the beginning of the game were it provided to me. Well, that sounds very entitled now, doesn't it? The fact that I just expect them to give me something like that. Well, that's... Wow, maybe I should check myself. Maybe I should check myself before I wreck myself. It's a dog-eat-dog world out here. And you gotta get your Kong moves. You gotta earn your Kong moves. I mean, when you play regular DK64, you've got to get all of it. Why should I expect it to be handed to me in a randomizer? That is ridiculously entitled of me, and give my sincerest apologies. Alright. Let's go ahead and navigate back to the 5-door ship. I guess we go to caves after this, and just do literally anything we can do in order to get clear potions, because we need camera shockwave. And then there's one other key in forest somewhere. Ow. Wait. No, I've already gotten the key in helm. No, ignore me. There's 2 keys I still need to find. I can't see because you're behind me. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything. Let's get out of here. Okay, we're going to caves. Anything still good. Okay, I got 3 thumbs up on my gonna be a little late this morning post, so don't worry guys, we're in good shape. We're gonna be just fine. Got a lot of checks we can do in caves. It's been a while since we've been there. We've acquired bongos, we've acquired all kinds of things. It's a hotbed for checks. It's like a bank, that's how many checks are there. I don't have Gorilla Gone, but I do have bongos. Don't have Rocket Barrel, I do have oranges. Ooh, big stretch, okay. I don't know if you guys have ever done a big stretch before. I'd imagine you have done a big stretch, but I just want to remind you about the glories of how wonderful a big stretch is and how nice it's kind of nice about a big stretch is it just kind of happens. Like you don't set out to do a big stretch, but it comes and it brings you a slight amount of pleasure, unless of course you like pull a muscle out of place or something a little bit when you do it, and that can happen sometimes. Sometimes you get a little big ambitious with your big stretch, and then you regret it a little bit. But I think most of the time it's a positive experience, and that's very nice. All right, I think we do this. I think we mosey right on up and we do this donkey cabin, because why are we doing that? It's got 2 checks. It's got 2 things that we can accomplish with 1 piece of effort. Look at that. Can we get on top of this with Diddy, perhaps? Yes, we can. Look at that. We've gotten Baboon Blast at the door. That's pretty nice. That lets us do more things. That lets us do some more things. That's great. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, come on. We've got a banana. Okay, that's fine though. That means we just don't have to do the minigame and get our colored bananas, check the arena, and get out of here. Scoot our booties. Elsewhere, it is 10:20. I've never pushed into work time like this before. Making the ultimate gamble. It's not the ultimate gamble. The consequences are few and minimal. Got a recommendation for you today. I'm not sponsored by this group, but I was watching on Dropout TV, which is the college humor like video platform. My wife and I were watching Game Changer, which is a game show where the contestants do not know what the game is, and they aren't told the whole time while they're playing the game show what the rules are. They have to figure it out as they play. And it's the college humor people, which is pretty funny. They're great at the improv and stuff like that. It's like the if you guys know Dimension 20, the D&D crew, they're on there a lot. Because it's Dimension 20 is kind of like a subsidiary of them. Makes sense. So I'd recommend that if you've got some time. We've gotten Sniper. Sniper is what we acquired. That is fine. We got 4 Way of the Hordes. We got a Slam, we got Tiny, Peanuts. I don't know if we need Blast. Ooh, I don't know about this, guys. I simply don't know about this scenario. What we should be doing. I want to get that white potion. I have to know. I have to satiate my curiosity. What could it be? Where could it be? Nothing. I'm scouring the land for any information, and I'm coming up dry. I'm searching for water in the desert, and my thirst is not quenched. Whatever will I do? I don't have Hunky Chunky. Actually, we have some more instruments. We could do the DK Igloo. Have I picked the wrong side? Yes, I have. I've picked the wrong side. What a mistake I've made. Am I going to finish this? I don't know. I'm starting to question if I want to finish this, because it is taking a while, and soon I'm going to have to use the restroom. And you might say, well, Spooky Host, why don't you just take a break? Because there's a feeling in me that if I stop this, well, if I pause, that's going to take some time. Why don't I just fully stop it and hang up my hat and say I've tried my best, but I've been bested. I've been bested by time itself. I don't know. I don't know the answer to such a thing. We'll see. Maybe this will be exactly what we need. Maybe we'll find the camera, which will lead us to what our heart desires. No, this is a banana medal. A stinky banana medal. Time is besting us all. What do you do? What do you do about it? Oh boy. I have so many golden bananas. I'm calling it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm calling it. It's just been too much. Let's check the spoiler log, see where things were at, but just trying to live my life here. And I've decided I don't want to play Donkey Kong 64 Randomizer this morning as much as I want to begin work. That's it. It's as simple as that, folks. But we had fun. We had a lot of fun playing this. So, yeah, thank you for joining. Alright, let's find out where things were. We're missing Keith 1, 3, and 7. So, Way of the Horde paths. Just looking at all the stuff. I'm on the right path for the most part. Balloon Punch, Peanut. Rocket Barrel was on Factory Chunky Dark Room. I did get punched, so I could have gotten that. Gate Pineapple was on Cave's Boss. I don't know if I would have found that. Fairy Camera was on Lanky 5-Door Ship. I chose to ignore it. I chose to ignore Lanky 5-Door Ship and I left. I'm a fool. I'm an absolute fool. And then Forced Funky had a key. I didn't know about that. I would have needed Pineapple, which means I would have had to go to the Cave's Boss, and I never would have done that. Thornvine Barn on Key 3. And then Key... What's that last key? Key 7? Aztec Fairy Tiny 5-Door Temple. And I would have had to get the guitar. Yeah, there's no way I was doing this in an efficient manner at all. Well, thank you for joining. That was a great stream. I had a wonderful time, and it was very cool. We hit our big thing. We had 150 followers. We are going to go and watch hundreds of beavers together. Why don't we go raid somebody? Why don't we go give somebody a raid? We've got... People are playing Donkey Kong 64 right now. We can support them. Who's on right now? Oh, Beardbox is on. Why don't we go raid Beardbox? Beardbox is pretty cool. Alright, everybody. We will see you pretty soon. Monday at the very least. Maybe this weekend. Hope you have a wonderful day. When you get in Beardbox's chat, feel free to say that the Haunted Homies are here. I would appreciate that very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you for hanging out and participating and lending me your time and your ear and your attention. Your company is valuable, and you are wonderful. Hope you have a wonderful day. 3,